Alright, what is up guys, SaberD here and welcome back to a little bit of Tomb Raider, the Remastered Collection. Yes, they've taken all three of the first classic Tomb Raiders and remastered them in beautiful glory. I give it up to them. Like, thankfully, between Asphere and Crystal Dynamics, they also went and did the right thing and hired one of the great modders over there on the PC side. So you can see there's just pure love put into it, you know. I get, like, when you get some of these devs and you understand how important things are, they really do try their best, but nothing can really, you know, be a substitute for the fans, you know. It's almost her 30-year anniversary at this point, probably just pushing it right now. When they were working on it back in the 90s in a lovely little cottage in the middle of Derbyshire, Derby. I'm not too sure of the shires in the UK. We don't really do that stuff here. But it was pretty cool, like, looking back then, you know. So many magazines, so much hype, so much naughtiness as well. The 90s were crazy, you know. After the first game, she instantly became this sex symbol. It's a very interesting picture where she just, her and her little satin sheets and that, and like before you knew it, it was like awakening for a lot of little gamer, you know, preteens, right? Myself included. I remember the original creator though, he was not too happy about that. He never had a plan for her to become this giant like sex symbol. But I'm sorry, but you're the one who gave her big triangle titties. I know it would have been weird if it was just completely flat chested, but you know what I'm saying. Like there was an effort there to put in a little bit of curves on her. Thank God they did, you know. Alright, so I've been kind of struggling with this one. We've got many different options. They've done a great job, but accessibility and just general ease of use. So it's just kind of a me thing, you know. It's my brain thinking old tank controls, and then you've got the modern controllers, which are kind of cat. You know, you've got either a hypersensitive analog stick, which kind of doesn't work too well with the old tank controls. She does fine though, she does fine. Or you've got miserable D-pads, which have gotten progressively worse over the generations. I definitely can shout out that one. I've played so many of these consoles and I'm yet to ever put my hand on a D-pad going, yeah, that feels good. They're either too soft, not clicky enough, you know, or too soft around the edges, where it's like, oh, my finger is slipping off them half the time, you know. So the list goes on and on. So we finished off the first area, you know, me kind of fighting with the controls, the legendary T-Rex fight, and then we did St. Francis Folly, which is actually one of my favorite levels in the entire series. I just remember doing it, like, you were still kind of on a high after the T-Rex, and then just to have this wonderful vertical puzzle was nothing short of amazing. So straight after that one, we kind of go into more Greek and Roman settings, where we have there's something down there. Boop. We have a Colosseum. So we've already been introduced to the lions and some of the gorillas, and of course everyone's favorite, Pierre Dupont, who is a bit of a jackass. You know, he's one of the baddies, one of Natala's little hired goons, and he tends to follow you around these levels, and many of the levels he's a bit invincible. He has a life health bar, but he's yet to actually bother fucking using it all. But no, he disappears, and it was very clever for its time. He would just, once he was out of the line of sight of Lara, he would disappear. It didn't matter if it was a little block, you know. It was very cool. You're like, where the hell did he go? He literally vanished. Yeah, so this one's great as well. I think they've done a great job with this, you know, like, and you can just switch back whenever you want with the start button. Sorry, start button and touchpad there. Unfortunately, the classic is in 30, so it is a little bit jarring. You probably see it on the Elgato there. It's like, huh? But it's nice to look back and see what they've done with things and given new lighting and new little changes just to allow for that lighting instead of just like, here's some god rays, you know. So yeah, it's wonderfully done. I really hope that in some capacity, call me greedy or whatever, but I really hope they're working on the next trilogy as well. Like, although a lot of people consider The Last Revelations their favorite, it's not my personal favorite. It's actually one of the less ones I like. But to each their own. That's the beauty of so many games, right? But more importantly, I'd love to see Angel of Darkness be given a new lease of life, because I think it's a little underrated, you know. I wouldn't say underappreciated because it came out in a state, but a little underrated. What they were trying to do there was truly groundbreaking. Unfortunately, it broke everybody instead of the ground. Come on, you alligator bastards. I used to be scared of their little grunting noise they'd make. This is meant to be like a beginner's trap. So I found out that, I don't know if I can change it, but what was happening was we were doing a mid-air tumble when I wasn't pressing O. You can actually pull back on the analog stick if you're fast enough and she'll do a mid-air tumble, which actually leads itself to some incredible, very clever ideas for combat, you know. How's it going, Lacuna? Hello, hello. I know you guys probably don't have much history with Tomb Raider outside of the Survivor trilogy, which in itself is now 10 years old, if you can believe that. I think a lot of people enjoyed Rise the most. I think Shadow was a bridge too far, Shadow the Tomb Raider, and the first one was kind of special, but very much one and done, which I understand. I liked the first one out of the three the best. It started getting muddied after that. I like what Shadow was trying to do, but it has that horrible thing with some of the old games had as well, where Lara just turns into a complete no-brain, you know, and it's like, this is a smart archaeologist, you know. Yeah, she's a Tomb Raider, but this girl knows what she's doing. But over the course, sadly, thanks to plot devices, over the course of the series, she's had to be like, what does this button do? Or what happens if I remove this giant statue? And then all hell breaks loose. Well, Shadow of the Tomb Raider was literally that. She ends up causing a miniature apocalypse. I know she's a bit younger in those games, so it's understandable. But my God, I get plot devices, but holy shit, are we beyond that writing yet now? Like, don't get it twisted. Indiana Jones did some stupid shit in his time, and even more so in the later movies with Kingdom of the Crystal Skull and his cheeky fridge. Who knew we just needed to get inside of our fridges just to avoid a nuclear blast? Please don't do that. And then, of course, in the Dial of Destiny, less said the better. We'll see how things go with the game, The Great Circle. Not a great name, but in my experience, things tend to have a good name and shit plot, or shit name and good plot. I hope it's the latter. I hope. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see how things go. I hope you're all doing well. I seen your tweet just as I typed out my one. I hope you're doing okay, dude. Insomnia is horrible. I went through many bouts of it. To me, it seems to be like a 3-day thing. It's really weird. It's never like one day. It's like 3 days of hateful insomnia where you're like, life is a giant blur, and you're staring in Requiem for a Dream because you just cannot understand anything. And then it kind of slips back. Alright, so we're making our way into this Colosseum here, but we can open this up. Nice. Pierre will be showing up a good bit. Yeah, I think what is coming down to it, I just need to jump back onto the good old-fashioned... Oh, he's going to get me. Oh, that was close. That was close. Hard to fight them when there's no room there. That's where you nearly want to move over to the shotgun. Alright. Almost died there. Sheesh. Let's see. How many big guns have I got? 9. Yeah, I should use some of those as well. Any others down here? This is just the other entrance to it. Maybe some goodies. I don't think the audio is loud enough. Sometimes it's not. I've been like sleeping 2 weeks. Jesus, dude. Yeah, mind yourself. Don't be afraid to get a little bit of, what is it? There's a word for sleeping tablet thing. Metamucil. No, Metamucil for your gut. I don't know, whatever the other one's called. It's tough. I think the hardest part for this generation is we do not switch off technology-wise. And my God, do I know it. I've got like a tablet in bed for a movie, and then I'll be on my phone on Twitter and Discord and stuff. It's like, for fuck's sake. Alright, here we go. Into the Colosseum we go. Ah, yes, and the classic music. You can see we've got some gorillas and lions. Look at this place. And there's Pierre over there. He's making his way. So like I said, he's kind of invulnerable. Once he rights a corner, he's gone. Watch. Watch. Poof. He's gone. It's kind of cool for its time. Yes, this is our Colosseum. Now, the atmosphere was a little darker just because it had to be back then. Check this out. See? I kind of miss it in a way. The natural lighting is fine, but there was a certain amount of mystery in not having that draw distance. Oh, look at that. That was cool. I don't remember that. It's telling you where you need to go. Look at the lions, man. They're just a couple of squares stuck together. Not bad at all. Now we have like a natural... why can't I let go? A natural skybox. They've done a great job on this. Got that beautiful music as well. Got the FMVs, which they've done an okay job, but like they can't really be restored. It's the same issue with the pre-rendered backgrounds of the old Final Fantasies where that was the file size, you know. So all you can really do is AI upscaling, which in my opinion can only do so much as well. I love how they run away there. Let's try and get this guy. He should be nearly dead. It's one down. Don't worry, there'll be plenty more where that counts. No problem tilling the herd while you're here. So lots of different secrets and doors. I think the secret door in this place is another one of those doors that open, you gotta race the clock. I used to love doing some of them, but others I was like, I didn't even know existed. Because people are wild with their secrets. So yeah, that's Pierre Dupont. He's a little bit invincible for now. He's kind of a hired Frenchman merc chasing after Lara. Because we have one piece of the ski on. Even though we've been hired by Natala. She obviously wants them for herself, and she's sending all her nasty little guys after us. There's also the Tomb Raider Anniversary, which was sort of a Crystal Dynamic break their teeth kind of remake. It had newer controls where you can kind of go into slow-mo. Thus was the age of the Matrix. Everything had to have slow-mo and bullet time, you know. Now, she wouldn't get that tumble stuff till Tomb Raider 2, but they put them into this game, which is nice. And then she won't get a sprint until Tomb Raider 3. You'd have a little sprint bar, which was useful for traps. But for the most part, it was used for escaping poisonous snakes, because they also put poison in there as well. Nice. Goddamn bats. Really nice job, all the painters in here. Jesus Christ. Well done. I feel bad for all the Romans and Greeks, man. They weren't afraid of being sculpted and painted with their tiny penises. Like, no wonder they were so sex obsessed, because they were like, I gotta do something with this tiny thing or it might fall off. God forbid. Poor little bastards. Might have been the time of debauchery and orgies, but my God, evolution was not kind to them. With tiny wieners, with baby dicks. Good Lord. You wouldn't survive these days with that, you know, micro penis. Nope, people would destroy you. Luckily, the Irish, it must be something, we were like, alright, we're going to only give you spuds and famine and a horribly oppressive neighbour country that tries to take you down, so we're going to bless you with big dicks. Thank you. Thank you. I'll take that. Alright, so we're going to make our way down there without breaking our ass. There's a couple of little areas we can check out and secrets everywhere. The Colosseum. So most areas are like split up into, I want to say 4 levels, correct me if I'm wrong, where you kind of, at the end, will get your kind of ski on and stuff. So you're kind of starting off in Peru, you know, kind of an Aztec, Incan kind of thing. And now you're going to a Greece, Rome kind of setting. They both needed like 2 bullets each, that's funny. Then after that, we'll be going to like Egypt. And then Atlantis, which is its own crazy mess. I'm probably missing something in between there. It's always the way. Egypt levels are fantastic, as you can imagine. Just these beautiful, wide open areas and sphinxes and that. And we wouldn't go back to it till the last Revelations, and it's kind of set in and around the same area. But in my opinion, people loved Last Revelations because 1, they were kind of coming of age and it was their first Tomb Raider. 2, it was the first one kind of on that half generation, you know. So like Dreamcast and stuff. Now I'm trying this tumble in the air. Oh, nice. So the difficult thing about is not when they come to bite you or shoot at you or whatever. That's not the difficult part of these games. It's the bump. When they bump into you, it's hit detection damage. As you can see with the T-Rex and that. It'll be quite painful. Alright, the walk button is your friend. That's R1. There is many different control schemes. I've noticed I am getting screwed over by the... I might just try and start using the D-pad. I don't know. I just don't like it. It's a very slippy, non-fucking perfect thing. Honestly, my favorite D-pad of the newer consoles was the 360 had this... you would twist the D-pad. I know it sounds crazy. You would twist the D-pad and then you would get greeted with a very nice 8-directional D-pad. Look at that, he didn't even bite me, but I lost half there. Sheesh. Alright. I like this wind and stuff, it's cool. And I'm playing through Seafood. Nice, it's so fun. I love Absolver too. There you go. Yeah, you did play the shit out of Absolver. Yeah, you're like that one guy who plays all the PS Plus games because it's just cheaper. So I can get like a look at how they are. Bernie, how you doing today? What a nice summer day here. Really? Whereabouts are you? Are you on the East Coast, West Coast? Damn, dude, it's like winter cold everywhere. The last remnants before we get like proper spring. Good for you. Oh, shit. We got a gorilla up here, and we got a lion over there. Come on down, you bastard. Oh, why did she let go? Let's use this as much as we can. The lionesses, the ones without the mane, you should go down pretty fast. The lions, on the other hand, have like double the XP. There you are, come on. Might get her here if she doesn't turn. Damn close. So if you hold, the camera will actually keep the lock on. Watch, see, it's moving by itself. It's kind of cool. It was a cool thing, a great way of finding it when they were going to come back into the room, you know. I think by me jumping up here, it's causing aggro again. I like the little titty. No, he's well gone now, but he must be nearly dead. This is probably just the way out. So you just want to be careful to not inundate yourself. If you get into a lot of trouble, you obviously have shotgun and Uzi. There you go. So that's the one, and we know there was a lion hiding over there. That's why I killed him. Alright. Honestly, the gorillas are nearly faster and scarier. How you been? Do you have any speeding tickets? Not right now, no. I had a couple. Over here, the cops don't really come after you or anything like that. It's all speed cameras. So you just get one in the mail. You're like, did I feel a flash? Do because it's free shit. No, you're right. Like, that's what I was saying. But this is what I was trying to say to, like, a lot of people. A lot of devs even, they're like, oh yes, people will pay an extra tenner for games. I'm like, no, people are buying less. There's more people in the industry and more gamers every day because that's just the way people work, squirting out babies, you know. But people have less money, especially disposable income, you know. But there's that many creators and streamers and all that, that side of things is huge. Like I said, that was like new money that came in. But for the most part, the average person is actually buying less. I probably, on average, buy about 20 brand new games a year. But you know what I do. I turn and burn, which I know is not good for the industry either. But it is what it is. So I play it for the stream, keep it if I really like it. Otherwise, I trade it in. And I keep the value going. There's still value there for me, even though it doesn't seem that way. But on an average €80 game, that's how much they cost here, the new ones. I can get about 50 back off it. And that's within, like, as long as it takes me to play, which is usually the first month and a half, I'd say. Some games I'm finished, like Banishers, we did it in 2 weeks, which was great. Like, that's around 10 streams for me. It was even less than that. And I could have kept going, but I knew Final Fantasy Rebirth is a monster. I want to play a bit of this, and obviously Cyberpunk as well, because we were in the middle of that DLC and everything got all over the place, and then Rebirth as well. So the plan is to kind of sprinkle all these games in before the 22nd, which is going to be inundated with games. It's Dragon's Dogma 2, which you can do the character creator now if you want to, and then also you have Rise of Rohan, which is not getting great previews right now, but I don't care. People are moaning about the graphics as if they've never seen a Team Ninja game before. Team Ninja, God bless them, you know, it's Koei Tecmo, who make the Dynasty Warriors game. And wonderful fan base, wonderful games. Have you noticed anything about those? They all look the exact same since the fucking PS2 days. Yeah, because they use that one fucking engine. This is why Ninja Gaiden looks the fucking same as well. All the Neo games look the fucking same. And it's true, like, I will not deny it. They do have that PS3 quality, you know? It is what it is. But if you're not saying the same thing about From Software games, then you're blinded, my friend. They also have an old-ass engine. Like, Elden Ring's gorgeous, especially the magic. But that's pixel, you know, it's color and little pixel shit, you know? Take a look at the actual texture and the character models. And we love our character creators and our Nightmare Fuel and our monster fucking factory of a character creator, right? But they're all wicked old engines. We're not expecting Unreal Engine 5, nor do I want it. I don't really like that engine. I'm finding it really annoying on the games that have it. It's texture issues, bugs, crashing. It's like, it's an unproven, undercooked engine. It's going to take at least 2 years for some goodies. Alright, so you can see you hit that button. I think it was supposed to show us that these were going to open up. One of these has a nice little gorilla in it. So yeah, I don't fucking care. I'll play the shit out of them. It's gameplay. Gameplay is king, you know. So I think what everybody's been saying in terms of, is it me or was that delayed? No, it's okay. All right. People were saying that it's closest to Assassin's Creed, which you can see that, and then Neo and Sekiro. But like, I'm happy with that. Sign me up. But yeah, it has a lot of old trappings, it seems. Like, lo and behold, you've got towers to do, cats to pet, and all that other shit. And a photo mode that they spent months on and can't fucking stop the game running like shit, you know? And what's going on right now is there was a little bit of trouble over Dragon's Dogma 2, where it has this, so you got to beat the clock here. It has a frame rate that's uncapped and you can't change it even on PS5. So everyone's like, fuck you and the horse you rode in on. Go on. There's that fucking beautiful analog stick just causing trouble. Oh shit. It's not a better way of doing that. Just close your eyes. Actually, maybe I'm just supposed to go left here. Yeah. So now Rise of Rowan is like, oh, we're not like Dragon's Dogma 2. We have all the performance. Blah, 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 blah. You know, one thing I noticed was, oh yeah, is there? I'm trying to remember. Is there like a button, or is there a block you press? Yeah, it's all bullshit. I don't know why they have to launch on top of each other. They had months to change the day, and then even Princess Peach's game, which I know sounds goofy, but I wanted to play that because anytime Nintendo put even an ounce of love into anything other than fucking Mario, I'm here for it. Because Mario gets, I know he hasn't had a main game in a while, but Jesus Christ, man. I think maybe this one you can just run between them, huh? I'm just chatting away here, as usual. Fucking it up. Oh, you bitch. Ah, it's completely stuck. Jeez, this analog is garbage, dude. It's because of, because of the fucking tank controls with analog. It's just not it. You're wrestling with the... Oh, that doesn't open that one. Okay, okay. I need to move over to the D-pad. I fucking hate PlayStation D-pad. Let's see. A foam game last month, surprisingly fun. Basically, discount plus 2. Yeah, I'm a broke-ass college student. I can't buy €80 game. Exactly, exactly. But here's the thing. Like I said, if you do it like I do it, it's not €80. It's about €50. But you know, it's about like, you know, of course we're broke ass. But I was saying this yesterday. Everybody's as broke as they think they are. Do you know what I mean? Not unless you're in crippling debt. People still have money for, you know, tattoos and fucking, you know, hair and all that, and piercings and, you know, that kind of way. So, and pets as well. Like, people deserve pets. Well, some people do. But they always have fucking money for them, you know, that kind of way. I hope they do. So it's always a funny little thing like that. I think when it comes down to it, it's like, the same with pirating movies. It comes down to the good old-fashioned, how much can I get away with not paying for something? And I'm here for that. Like, I pirate away. Like, emulators may be a slightly grey area, but I think up until a point, it's all nice and good and legal, in my opinion. But to each their own. The problem is, with that emulator and Nintendo shutting it down, it's actually because of dumbasses charging for it. That's what happened. That's what caused that. That's when Nintendo's like, somebody's profiteering off our shit. But they've always been really bad on it. But emulators, for the most part, emulators started where you needed to use the ISO, which was a special little barcode on your console, and for the most part on your games as well. So it was a genuine copy, you know. But of course then the pirating happened and stuff. But yeah, so you know what I mean. It kind of comes down to which hobby do you prefer, you know, that kind of way. Like, shit, people gotta eat. And when it comes to video games, upping the price does not make you go, of course, take more of my money. So of course you're going to be like, what's free? You know, you got Game Pass, PS Plus, the Epic games that go free. Steam give away free games all the time. And then you got the free weekends and stuff. So absolutely avail of that stuff. Because this is what I'm saying. There's more money coming into this industry thanks to generations and streaming and all that stuff that just didn't exist, 15 years ago or so, whether they want to say it or not. So a lot of people's buying power comes straight from streaming and that. They're like, oh shit, this guy's streaming it. It's like the best word of mouth you'll ever get. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back to the D-pad, I think, because there's just those moments where I'm like, thanks, Bill. Back to you in the studio. Lara's dead. And it's not necessarily my fault because the analog is too sensitive. It's tank controls, so you don't have that like 8 directional stuff, 8-point direction. But yeah, dude, you're dead right. So what I use, I end up like half of those PS Plus games I claim and just never play. Some of them just played already, like Steel Uprising and that. What was that called? Steel Rising? Steel Rising. Should have called it Steel Uprising. And the same with like, as I was saying about Fortnite, like I fucking hate it for the most part, but don't we all get to play together? Isn't that great? So it's worth the headache and the annoyance for the most part for that. So yeah, don't fucking feel bad about that. Everybody plays the free shit. I think it was Xbox's games with gold that started all that. And the same with the subscription services with Game Pass. But no one ever wants to give them any an ounce of fucking credit. Like, no, they've ruined the industry. Microsoft bad, blah, 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 blah. And then they'll go on support like 17 Japanese companies, which is just flooding a different country with revenue. Like, GG's, So stupid. There's a reason why most towns are like, oh, keep it homegrown, buy local, blah, blah, blah. It's important because we want to help the whole industry, but people argue that, oh, if you're helping Microsoft, $1 trillion company, it's a load of shit. And I think that's bullcrap. It's just people having issues with Windows or Microsoft from a phone or whatever. It's nonsense. Like, the way I look at it, them buying things like Activision Blizzard, it's probably, for the most part, not going to be a good thing. But that company was in the shitter. Anyone, lying to themselves and saying it wasn't, it was completely in the shitter. So them buying that, it's $1 trillion company. Who fucking cares? Let them waste all the money they want. This is how I feel about Game Pass or what Steam do. I'm like, let them throw money at stuff. Hello? They've got bottomless pits. I couldn't give a fuck. Sony can't do that. Sony are always in debt. People don't know this. They're like, oh, it's the top selling console. I'm like, then why are they in so much debt? These consoles don't make any money. They always operate at a loss. The only way it works is the more consoles they sell, therefore more gamers, more people buying games. But that's not the case. They're shutting down studios and stuff. Alright, lots of little secrets over here. I'm trying to remember some of the places you gotta come to. So yeah, it's interesting to look at for sure. So I say, like, let them pour as much money into it. Because at the end of the day, we win, Same with Game Pass and that. We win, baby. But some good news. I think 2 new studios are just after opening with, like, veterans from BioShock and Naughty Dog and everything. One's called Empty Vessel, and I can't remember now what the other one's called, but they sound good. One's working on this fucking nowhere action thing, and another one's working on just always like AAA, whatever. But unfortunately, one was working with Sony, and that one got shut down. It was called, I want to say, Deviation Games. That was tough. They were in cahoots with Sony, like full on, And just, we never got to see the light of day. Like, they were on stage with Sony and everything. I just wish we got to see the games, Because of their piss poor turning circle, getting behind them in any capacity is the way to go. That was another analog bullshit where I wanted to actually turn left. Yeah, I'm thinking of moving back to the OG. Let's go back to, because at least then she'll actually read my input instead of relying on a camera. Nice. Yeah, I'm on the museum boss of Sifu. That guy at the club destroyed my health. Yeah, you passed the second phase, so I'm struggling. Yeah, don't worry about that. Like, you're gonna, what I noticed about that game is, and most roguelikes, is you're only going to get about halfway for about 10 or even 20 runs, right? But what the real thing you want to focus on, Lacuna, don't worry about losing the run. Focus on the permanent upgrades. I can't remember which one it was, but there's one, I think, where it's like a successful parry or a takedown and it charges up a meter. And that completely changed it's been a while since I played it. It changed the game for me. I remember genuinely not really digging it because I don't really like roguelikes that much. I know that's weird. Dead Cells was amazing, but I don't like games that refuse to reward you properly, you know. But those games get it right because there's permanent upgrades. Some roguelikes don't give you permanent upgrades. You're like, oh, just get good, get better at the run, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, no, that's not what's going on. I need some sense of progress. Because that's how my brain works. I want to know that my time has been put in and my time equals important and some fun. And, you know, those games do. So once you get those, dude, you're going to get to the point where you'll look forward to these enemies coming up because you're just use execution to get your, or takedown to get your health back. That's so good. Once you do that, like, you'll keep getting to the finale. Now, I will tell you the finale is very difficult. I've only actually beat the run once on stream and then I kind of put it to bed. But as you can imagine, you know, that's just the beginning. Beating one run is just the beginning. Fuck, my brain's still going back to that. Alright. I love these weird off-center things. Like, they put everything in the middle of the room. Or the middle of the block for a reason. But I love the off-center ones. They're kind of weird. Oof, yeah, a lot of bumping into stuff. Alright. Do you remember where that was, right? Of course you do. And just close your eyes, let me hypnotize you. Yeah. So you're dead right. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I'm like, alright, let's see what Akuna thinks of this game or that game. Alright, so it's in one of these corners over here. But you gotta like get back fast. I think, let me grab it, save the first save of this area. Actually no, we saved out in the front. Be careful here because it has the loading screen first. Let me see, can I be all cheeky beaky and get over from here? Yoink, I did. Nice, nice. That's one way of doing it. Oh, there's probably some goodies up here. These are meant to be the seats of the Coliseum. I know they're just blocks, but please forgive. It was 96. This is one of the first 3D games. There's like the little secret thing room. Actually, no, it's probably room number 2. There's ones that are on timers. Yeah, these are meant to be the gladiatorial crowd and everything. They never mentioned driving school in books how long you should wait at a stop sign. I'm nearing halfway through Mass Effect Andromeda. Nice, dude. Yeah, it had some good ideas. We'll probably, like, there's rumors. Oh, there's a clock, maybe it's down the way. There's rumors that Dragon Age 4 will come out. Have you guys any love for Dragon Age at all? Dragon Age from BioWare, they made like KOTOR as well. If you can believe it, I think KOTOR 2, the Sith Lords, which is kind of underappreciated. I think that was Obsidian as well. Like, Obsidian, just one of the best studios out there. They're the Insomniac of like Xbox and PC. So you got this one up here too. Nice. We gotta get a key for that door. Make sure we never go around the corner without some goodies. Oh, dun dun. We got one boulder. Over the shoulder boulder holders. Whatever you do, don't pull up. Just pull out. This one actually blocks the gate. It doesn't even go down there. I think you can just roll down there if you want. I'm trying to see, is that her shadow or is there items down there? It's hard to tell. Sometimes you'd want to use the old-fashioned. Nope, that's just death. But nice. That's how you beat them boulders, boys. Yeah, I'm gonna go try and go back to the D-pad. I know the D-pad on Xbox is a bit sharper. I prefer it. They're all the same though. They're all weak sauce compared to the NES days and everything else. With each their own. You guys probably don't use the D-pads besides the odd cheeky little input in a game that tells you to use the D-pad. And I'll tell you how little people care about the D-pad anymore. But certain fighting games still D-pad, platformers as well. It's just they're not a scratch. And then, like, anytime I go to Nintendo and they try and tell me about the D-pad, they all pull out their Pro controllers. Oh, Pierre's back. He's brought a little friend. You can usually kick his ass within a couple of shots. Where's the lion he bought? There he is. I'll fall off the edge now. Oh, Pierre's back. Why are you back, Pierre? Go away. Watch, I bet she's already gone. See, he wouldn't have made it down there. Nice. Pierre. How come the lion didn't attack him, huh? I'll tell you why. Because he took all the mints out of his pocket. Lucky bastard. I, myself, forgot to do that. You know what happens? She's a busy girl, clipping through blocks and stuff. Keep the minch in your pocket, love. I think you can just jump off the edge. Let me see. Is there any... What did we open that time? Did we open another door? Yeah, we did. Okay, cool. What am I doing? What am I doing? Shit, I keep going back down long stick. I'm trying to retrain my brain to do the old way. I've only played Dragon Age. I played the Inquisition. Never finished it up. Cool, cool. Yeah, so you came out close to Witcher 3. And Witcher 3 just really did a great job. Just destroying everything. But Dragon Age does things differently. It's a little bit more tactical, you know. You can kind of stop the clock and position your enemies how you want to if you want to play like that. Dragon Age Origins, which is the first one, obviously with the name, was called that even before it was a franchise. It was, the fuck was that noise? Oh, that was the secret room, isn't it? You see that? There's a secret room up here. Wonder which is the block that sets it off. I can never remember. This one's fun to do, so you gotta climb up here, and you have to do like just good old-fashioned perfect flippity. Oh, bitch! So you go boom, 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 boom. I think it's closed now, anyway, is it? Yeah. And that would be the door there. That would be the door. We'll hit this switch up anyway. Another little secret. This one may be connected to the door, so we'll see. Nice. Oh, my collarbone, I must have done something it's really been tight the last little while. That is not good, because fucking broke my collarbone when I was 12, and they fucked it up and they set it wrong, and ever since then it's just been a nice little surprise when the nerves all run against the edge of the broken collarbone. It's like a lightning strike. Alright, so can we do this way? I doubt it. Not far enough over. Bonk! No. I wonder what actually sets it off. Where's the block that does it? You can hear it, just can't see it. Yeah, and then Dragon Age 2 was a disgrace. They shat it out. This probably won't be enough either, will it? Okay. Oop. It was all reused assets and stuff. I wonder is it if you just climb up on that block, is that it? And then obviously Inquisition. Oh, you motherfucker. Inquisition was pretty bang tidy. But it has a running issue that The Witcher does not, where they are great at creating worlds, but absolutely god-awful at filling them in, you know? So you get these fucking empty worlds where players are like, you want me to play this? Okay, you know. What sets this off? I can hear it opening, but what sets it off? Is it inside the door? Come on, you little bastards. What is it? What sets it off? I can hear it opening and closing. Is it his first block? Now it's not open at all. I wonder what sets it off. No, it's over here, is it? You're fucking my brain. Meh. I just want to see, is it open? What sets it off? I'm thinking the see, my audio is a second behind, so it's really fucking with me. What opens the door? Is it just climbing on the block? I don't think so. This might hurt a little bit. Ah! Yeah, it's been really tight. I must have did something to it. I don't know how you massage the fucking collarbone without like cracking it or something. Come on, what sets you off, you bastard? People are like, well, duh, it's clearly this tiny block over here or whatever. I'm like, wait, excuse me, I'm not fucking that knowledgeable on every little intricate detail. Oh, it's kind of weird. Something over here. Might be a thing where you just come in and out. Yeah, what's nails? Akuna blow dryer, how painted dry fast without even streaks. Spell your name on nails. On the nails is a tribute to you. Blow dryer, how painted fire. The nails? Blowing your nails? Two dudes talking about fucking nail. Oh my god, we really are in fucking femshell himbo days, I'll tell you that much. Good God. What the fuck are we talking? What is life right now? See, here's the thing, like, dudes paint their nails, not that big a deal, right? Dudes paint their toenails. Ah, suddenly there's issue. What's the deal? Half the million stories complete if you go back and do the side stuff. I'm not sure. You love asking me questions from 10-year-old games I haven't played. But maybe. Google is your best friend, dude. I'm sorry, I don't know that much. Especially little intricate stuff. Second upgrade. Rouge like souls like are my... Oh, roguelike souls. Yeah, you're shit. Hell yeah. Definitely huge now. Damn, what sets this door off? What the fuck is it? You can hear it open and close. Something around here. I'm trying to remember. It's perfectly timed, whatever the fuck it is, but... See, it's this thing here, is it? I don't remember that. You don't get very long, do you? What is it that sets it off? It seems to be over there, huh? They want you to go this way. Go, girl. No. No, she's not listening to me. Fucking hell. That was meant to be like panic perfect movement, and I got no input there at all. Sheesh. God damn, dude. It's well made remaster, but you really start to see those horrible controllers in action. Fuck these modern controllers. No! No! Oh, I love that old push. That'll throw you off and get you killed. I honestly should save it here. We were close, but no cigar. It has to be perfect. It's gotta be perfect. Problem is, if I knew exactly where the trigger was, we wouldn't be having this issue. Also, I need to just let go of the analog stick. I need to cut my finger off so it stops using the analog stick. I think this is too far away. Yeah. Alright, so I have to try and jump on this block with unbelievable precision. Because if I'm not square middle of it, it won't work. No, where are you going? I'm pressing right. Lord have mercy. And you want me to move back over to the D-pad? These D-pads are shit, dude. I honestly, on any given day, I can't tell what the difference is between how bad the analog is and the D-pad. Whoever come up with like the concave design for these analog sticks, I want to take you out back and shoot you like a fucking mule, you know? Because it just collects dirt. It doesn't collect fingers. It collects dirt, and that's it. And you know how nice it is to rest your thumb on a big dirty fucking analog stick? No matter how clean you are as a person, that shit always happens. It's nasty. There we go. After many, many arguments with those bastards. Hold on, do we get the actual Uzis in here? No, it's the fucking Magnums, right? Holy shit. Nice. Well, that was worth it. Sorry, I'm probably a bit temperamental with the collarbone. I can just feel it right there. I'd be afraid to crack it, though, because I just know what's coming next. Most heinous, burning pain of your life. Alright, let me out. Let me out. Let's see the goodies. Alright, sorry, that was amateur shit. Look at those babies. Holy hell. Strongest weapon in the game. Bar none. We still have the twin Uzis. And, you know, this is the game, obviously, that started it all. But you can also see, like, the twin pistols and all this other iconic stuff that they just refused to give us in the newer ones. It was very odd how they both used it as like a nod and like you know, we're not doing that. It's kind of like when they did that DMC Devil May Cry. These guys didn't do it, another guy did, and he a wig fell on his head. He's like, not in this life. I think that's what pissed a lot of people off. The guys who actually did that DMC Devil May Cry game was Ninja Theory, who's working on like Hellblade and stuff, which is so funny. It's just full circle and all that. But yeah, sorry about that. I was amateur hour again. There's me wrestling. I don't even, like, you don't realize it, but the D-pad is concave as well. So what does that mean? Your thumb is gravitating towards the middle of a D-pad. You know how fucking stupid that is? I think we're already in here. Thank God they closed it off. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to be gravitating towards the middle of a D-pad. That fucks up everything. You want sharp edges. I know they end up giving you what is known as the Nez thumb and that, you know, I get that. But I would rather that. I'd rather some good corners than this concave bullshit. I think in search of creating a controller that was as ergonomic as the Xbox was, because that's what PlayStation having issues with controllers. Honestly, like they perfected it sort of with the PS2, you know, just added analog sticks. And ever since then, it's just been, what can we do? Oh, 6-axis bullshit. Oh, fucking whatever the fuck this shit is. Adaptability triggers and fuck off. It's all been gimmick after gimmick since then. And all I want is a controller that survives longer than a fucking 4-hour stream. You absolute joke. And they're hardware boys. No, these are guys who make phones, TVs, and everything. These are hardware boys. How the fuck did Microsoft do a better job with a controller? But to each their own. Like, people will only play PlayStation go, well, I prefer the PlayStation controller. I'm like, well, of course you do, you dumb fuck. You didn't play anything else. Honestly, there's that much, like, FOMO mixed with little seething toxic fanboys ever since they moved from, like, Xbox to PlayStation. Let me see. I don't think I can do anything else with this. I have to push it through. It cracks me up because they're secretly missing it. Like, now that a few games are coming over from Xbox, they're all screaming for Halo and Gears and stuff. I'm like, this is the same toxic motherfuckers that you know, would spit on Phil Spencer's corpse and want a company to die because of their plastic box is better. They're such stupid hypocrites. That's why I hate the fanboy shit. It needs to go on the ground. What they don't realize what they're doing is, yeah, it brings a little bit of business for about 5 minutes, but the rest is absolute, you know, just brain rot. Instead of championing the industry, you've turned it into a joke. Nice. Yeah, that's another reason why I'm not doing a lot of these secrets, because, yeah. See, look, you're supposed to know that's a key there, by the way. How the fuck was I supposed to see that? Yeah, tank controls and modern controllers don't go. It's not actually the tank controls problem, because I played the Resident Evil games. It's not a tank control problem. Sorry. It's actually, honestly, it's camera mixed with shitty controllers. And I play mainly on PlayStation. Like, you might make it sound like I'm some kind of fanboy or not. I don't care. My Xbox is my Game Pass machine, which I love it for it. I've been playing Palworld and all sorts of stuff. And my PlayStation is for exclusives. But everybody's kind of moving into PCs, and I don't blame them. I don't blame them. But, you know, I'm not one to buy something and suck its dick like these stupid fanboys do. Fucking pathetic little shits. Oh, my piece of plastic, because I spent, half of them, what's wrong with them is they spent 1,500 or 2 grand on it, so they feel really attached to it because they couldn't wait, you know. And now what? You have what, 3 games to play on it? 3 fucking exclusives outside of the third party shit that they money had it. Oh, the Final Fantasy 7 games will never go anywhere else. I'm like, that's nice. Who fucking cares? You know? Who the fuck cares? I can give a fuck. Because as it stands here, everything that goes into PlayStation is slowly going on to PC, and then they have mods, they have 4K 60. You're championing mediocrity. You know, it's like that meme on the internet, the Battle of Mid. That's exactly what's going on here. The Battle of Mid. Alright. Come on, Mr. Gorilla Man. There you go. Let's see if we do take a little bit of damage. I think you take just a minor bit. Yeah. And over here, I'm nearly sure you can actually get down here. I know it seems crazy. But I don't think you need to. You just walk around. There's like one square that doesn't have spikes on it, right? Am I right in remembering that? Get too close and a lion will come up behind me. No, I'm thinking somewhere else. You drop down on it, you're fucked. You can actually walk through spikes safely. But here's the thing. Sometimes they'll have an item in the spikes, and because you let go of the walking animation and Lara loads the pickup animation, you're dead. You dead. Who dead? You dead. Okay, so how do we get... We want to get back up into that room. The main door is through there to finish the level. We got the key for that room, so we want some goodies, don't we? Hell yeah. So... actually no, that's probably not the right one. So you want to go, I want to do what he, actually I don't think you can do what he did. Gorilla's able to run across everywhere. I swear PS5 controls get so dirty. They do, because they've added this scuffed finish. Ironically, you know, back in the 360 days and that, there was a company that would make these, you know, grips and stuff called scuff. And then that word became like a bad thing to say now. When we say that shit's scuffed, we mean it's crappy, you know, it's half-assed, which is fucking ironic. But anyway, they've added that, so like people did like microphones on the controller. Like I like the shape of it, and I like the touchpad. I've always said that. The speaker, the mic, the lights, the adaptive trigger, and the haptic feedback, I could not give a shiny little fucking shite for. That's just me though. People like their dumbass gimmicks and that. I mean, look at iPhone and Samsung right now. They're losing their shit over another camera lens that they'll inevitably take another dumbass selfie with and then put a filter on it. I'm like, what the fuck is the point of a fucking camera lens if you're going to keep putting filters on stuff? Do you understand the stupidity of your action? At that point, you could take a picture of something that's like 3 megapixels and then just fucking use filters to clean it up. It's just so stupid. Don't get me started on modern phone cameras. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Okay, how the fuck would I go in here again? Was it over here? I don't remember. Maybe I can I get back over there from going around? No, I can't. I don't think so. Which one was it? I'm trying to remember. I swear it was up here. Hey, Death's Gardener. Hello. Thank you for the prime. How you doing? I like that name, Death's Gardener. Somebody's got to trim those roses. Do you think Death's Gardener would be one of these people who will just trim? Yeah, the fully bloomed roses. Like, that's nice. Gone. Or is that somebody I know? You've changed your name? If so, good name change. How you doing? We're playing a little Tomb Raider today, and we're going to play a little Final Fantasy VII Rebirth as well. That's kind of been our go-to. In the meantime, we're playing lots of stuff. What about a hair dye that's only been seen in blacklight? That's cool. I see a lot of like tattoos like that. I can't lie, like a lot of that stuff is cool, but then it gets immediately adopted by the wrong crowd. Like right now, 90% of like EDM stuff is all ruined. Like there was a time I liked dubstep and EDM, you know, when I was a teenager, but it's all ruined by like the modern hippie, as I like to call them. They like take things like fucking Hello Kitty, 90s aliens and neon and all that kind of shit, and then slam it together with like cool weed products and as much fucking glow in the dark. It's like they burst open a flare and just start drinking the innards. But that's what it is. I call that's the modern hippie to me. And like, you know, hippies at one point they stood for something cool. Now it's just, you know, raves and acid and weed and stuff. You know, the actual tiny little idea behind free love and that was really good, especially like for anti-establishment back in the day. But we ain't in the 60s and 70s no more. So where we are now, they've kind of adopted that. I see them all over Twitter. I see them when they go to Coachella, and they've ruined Burning Man, and I've seen them at that lightning in a bottle as well. It's all good. It's just what you call like a subculture. It's all gravy. Alright, you can go through the big door and just end the level, but there's some goodies here. Ooh, nice. Is Scissors coming to Malahide Castle? Nice. I've been trying to get line up some good gigs this year, and it's getting harder and harder. Ticketmaster is a joke. But how you doing, Death's Garden? That's pretty damn cool. I know a couple of you guys wanted to change your names, and it's tough. What is it, every 3 months or something? Let's see. Let's see, so if it's Malahide Castle, this is how it works, right? If you're going to a gig in Ireland, standard price is around 40 to 50, then add a tenner for booking fees and stuff. But as it goes on, the smaller venues like the Button Factory and Olympia, which I love, Olympia is my favourite, it's an old theatre, they're around 30, even 19 euro. And you could see someone big, you know? Well, not that big, you know, we're talking like less than 1,500 capacity. Just depends how big they are. But thanks to TikTok, it is ruined things. So I got a few tickets for Mitski, but she has that one TikTok Exploded song. So it's very hard to get tickets for her. But I did. But she's playing in 3 Arena, which, no offense to her, she's way more accustomed to the Academy or the Olympia, not 3 Arena. 3 Arenas are like second biggest, I think. So that's like for our big marquee things like fucking Taylor Swift and all that shit. And, you know, no offense to Mitski, she's got more, you know, talent in her pinky than Taylor Swift has, but she doesn't have the fans like Taylor Swift has, you know. So yeah, I got those. And there's a few I missed as well. It's just, yeah, that's another reason why I'm a little salty about TikTok. So honestly, if it gets banned, it wouldn't be such a bad thing. That's just me. All right, let's go. Gotta get in. Don't get drowned in here. And we got like an alligator. So to get rid of the alligators and crocodiles, you want to do a little bit of that. You want to go from bottom to top because they swim horizontally. So they can't bite you if you immediately change direction like that. Try and get up here and shoot him. You don't have much of a chance though. Might get a few shots on. Luckily they die pretty easy. It wasn't until the later games where you start getting harpoons to kill them. So yeah, I want to see what they've learned for Dragon Age 4, you know. It's a good series and the magic's good and they've got a couple of really nice booba characters, like, so I'm there for that. But like most BioWare stuff, it end up becoming a lot about the romance, you know. Same with Mass Effect after a while. So those kind of games do bring in a lot of the ladies. Nothing wrong with that, you know. They love their romance in games. So do guys too. Like look at Baldur's Gate 3, but it's definitely more that way, and that's fine. So Dragon Age, Mass Effect end up being for the boys, and then Dragon Age end up being for the ladies. Like the ladies fucking loved loads of those guys. Okay, so he's dead. You can kind of see him all over the place. They love those. I know I'm playing this a little bit slower and shittier. I'm honestly just wrestling with the D-pad versus analog. There is modern controls that you can use, but I found them to be a little bit even worse. This might actually be the next level. Hold on, am I wrong? This could be for the next level. What was true? Oh yeah, the door is like a fake out, isn't it? Oh well, it doesn't matter. We'll just keep going. Yeah, I think the door has an item and a secret in it, and it's a fake out. That's okay. It ain't no big thing. We got the good secret, which was Magnums early. Very early. We're like level 6 or 7 now, you know? Alright, so into more of... yeah, and they weren't afraid to do this, where you could have a cheeky little underwater changing level. And when you come back, ta-da, you get your health back. So if you want to save some stuff and you don't think you're going to die, but you're like halfway like I was, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Yeah, the way I look at it, like when it comes to, you know, how rough things are, like as much as living crisis and we're in a mini recession, whether people want to, you know, admit it or not, just honestly don't lose the things that you truly enjoy. Maybe it's no harm to dial back a little bit, but if it's a certain hobby or just something like that, don't be afraid. I think there's a crocodile around this corner. Yeah, don't be afraid to keep it, you know. I know things are getting more expensive. There's always ways around these things. I think what I've noticed about this generation, you know, you can say what you want about OnlyFans or whatever, but it's a huge example of this generation really pushing side hustles. And like side hustle has always been a thing. People get another job or a part-time job on top of their job or whatever, your parents, whatever, or doing a little bit something on the side, you know. But I really feel, and that just goes to show about the economy as well. But people like even just growing their own weed or whatever, or sad side of fucking puppy factories and stuff. But you know, people are trying to make ends meet. Sometimes it's literal meat. Alright, let's see. So when did she announce this? When is it? 3rd of July? Yes, SZA, I'd be down for that. Pre-sale is on the 13th. Is that like tomorrow? What are they going for? Oh, see, if it's Malahide Castle, any special events like that will be expensive. I'd say the cool thing about SZA is she could bring some really great people too. I'd say like 90. We have that kind of Hosier, you know, that guy. He's kind of really exploded around the world. Good for him. I think he's okay. He's fine. He's definitely a good artist and good songwriter and great voice and all that. But it's getting to that point where you're like, that's a lot of Hosier. But I'm a big fan of like Phoebe Bridgers and kind of that whole genre, you know. Even a little bit of Lana Del Rey, I don't give a fuck. I just like that kind of, what do you want to call it? It's like, it's almost like sad girl dream pop kind of thing. I don't know. That's nice. Boy Genius as well. They were cool too. That was like a little super group that kind of half split up now. Oh, hold on, I hear a lion. Nice, the old switcheroo. You're done. You're done. Nice, untouchable. I tell you, they definitely upgraded Lara's bum. Oh my god, and she's got that kind of booty pants that are like stretching in the middle. Oh, that's like a lip biter for sure. Nice. Very lucky there because I was trying to get around the corner. It didn't work out too well. Yeah, I would definitely, if you're a fan, I would definitely suggest that this series, you know, to see where it all started. You can get used to it. It is a bit clumsy, but you get used to it, and then you're like a wizard. And then obviously there are other games as well, or the anniversary one if you wanted to try them. They're really all worth it. It's a great series. A mix of puzzles and combat with far more like, I don't know, a serious tone with the fun than Uncharted. You know, Uncharted's so character driven, right? Silly boy, messing with a real one. Yeah, so the pre-sale, you don't know what price they'd be. Well, yeah, SZA could end up bringing. I love Ticket. You know, Ticketmaster just run by a bunch of like fucking. I don't know. I always felt like it was Irish, but it's not Irish now. It's definitely run by a bunch of fucking white idiots, because they fucking, whenever they pull out the genre for some of these artists, you're like, huh? So right now they have SZA down as a rapper. No, I don't want you, but no. And then they have urban soul. I didn't even know that was a genre. There you go. I could definitely get a little bit of soul to her, but why use the word urban? That comes with its own stuff. For God's sake, soul is already created by, you know, it fucking launched so many different genres. Same as the blues. Like, we owe so much to the blues. We wouldn't have rock and roll without it. We wouldn't have anything. So yeah, putting that urban thing on there just seems like a weird little underside of racism. It's like, what the fuck else would soul be, you know? But, you know, when you start to get into modern genres of music, it's a mess, you know? Even just the UK alone, music genres, the grime and everything, they've so many names for everything. So there was no flares back then. So if you want to be able to see in some dark areas, you gotta use your bullets and shoot. But you've unlimited bullets, it's all good. Anyway, that's such a weird thing. Urban soul. The fuck? I guess they think they probably categorize urban as, like, I don't know, street. Silly bastards. What do they know? What do they know? Where's that flames coming from? Ah, my collarbone. Fuck, dude. How's it going, Diamond? How you doing? Hello, hello. How's your week going, sir? Just talking about games coming out and talking about some shows coming up. Yeah, is there anything else? I'm trying to remember, can I get up here? Do you bother going to concerts? None of you guys go to concerts. And if you don't, is it just not your thing, or you can't be arsed? Let's see, I'm trying to remember some of this. Can we get over here? Getting through some levels of Miss Croft. Can you get up there? I don't think so. If a forward next doesn't do anything, it's a slider. I thought I heard another gorilla there. Yeah, I did. Where are you? Stop crying. I think he's probably up there. So I'll have to leave him be. But usually when they aggro like that, they will try and find a way to come over. They will find a way. I'm such a tight collarbone today. Fucking thing. Probably just slept on it wrong. What way do you guys sleep? I'm like that crazy Superman pose, you know? One leg bent. Crazy Superman pose. Yeah, the only level I'm not looking forward to is God Awful Cistern. Come on, you bastard. Alright. Coliseum round 2. He got me there even though I jumped over him. Nice. See, that little bump into is enough to do enough damage. I think honestly don't like people too expensive and prefer to watch it live on TV. There you go. I suppose you're right. Don't like people. I love that. I love that. I'm not a people person. Bunch of wankers. Let's go to a sports thing as well. If it was big events like Glastonbury. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. They're tough. I don't blame you there. They are very tough. You don't even need to be like agoraphobic or anything. That's just massive crowds. But even just a normal, like, you know, 100+ concert or a pub gig or something, it can be fun. Yeah, I'm already feeling a bit at home with the D-pad, but I can still feel my fingers sliding on it half the time. You might say, oh, that's just a sweaty hand problem, Cyber. Well, my God, I've been playing games for 30 fucking years and it didn't seem to be a problem before. Just magically when the PS5 controller came into existence, huh? But it does, it like peels off, like, it's like one of those fish, peels off all the dead skin off your fucking fingers. These are all just the doors. Trying to remember, do they open one at a time or do they all stay open? I'll just go left to right. Nope. I didn't even know when that one opened. I think these symbols on them, you see that? Symbols are what kind of teaches you how to open the door. We'll head in there anyway. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, I wouldn't be too for those either, you know. We used to have the oxygen back in the day. That was our Glastonbury. And that was fun. But I didn't go to too many of them. Now we have like Electric Picnic, which is not really that good, but something I suppose. And you have smaller stuff around the country like Independence and that. A lot of little gigs down Cork way, which is like, here's the thing about Dublin. Like, fair enough, if you're Cork, you have to come up to it, and if you're from Belfast, you got to come down to it. I get it, but it's the halfway point of the country. You're fine. Cork, ain't nobody going from Belfast to Cork. Ain't nothing there, you know. Dublin to Cork, sure, but it's a hell of a fucking train. So yeah, I very rarely, and Cork's lovely, don't get me twisted. Cork and Kerry are just beautiful, especially the ring of Kerry. But, you know, it's a little mini holiday. I ain't doing fuck all. Oh my God, I remember this room. I hate this room. Oh, Jesus Christ, I hate this room. So this room, absolute garbage. I think there's a crocodile down there somewhere. Oh, it's rats, okay. See, can we kill some of those rats? So this one, God, I don't think there's any like real genius way of doing it or anything. You'll turn off the fire. When Lara gets hit with fire, she stays on. It doesn't go out. There's no stop, drop, and roll. She dead. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. One of my favorite tracks. Ah, and that's them all, is it? There's a bit of blood too. So if you get hit with the fire, dun dun, you need to run like a motherfucker and jump in the water. So this little piece of plank here is going to turn them off, and you have to run the gauntlet with quite precision movements without stopping, because the fire will come back on. Even if you make it to the end and the last one catches you on fire. Now this one was hard because back in the day you only had saved crystals, which you could lose 20 minutes or an hour or whatever. This one is based on the PC version, so you can save whenever the fuck you want. You can make small energy efficient vehicles with tractors. Yeah. Same with trucks, Bernie. They're trying though, right? The big breakthrough is the battery, you know. For the longest time we've fucking relied on this goddamn lithium ion, right, you know? And they hold good bits, but you know, not a whole lot. And then even like car batteries and that, it's just not enough. So what they've been trying to do is they realize that how more energy they can store inside metal, and you know, it's one giant piece, right? So that's what they're trying to do. They're creating lithium metal, and this is going to have tens of thousands more energy to it. Now, unfortunately, it's also going to come with an extreme price tag, but like everything, like when hard drives turn to solid state drives, think of it like that. It's going to be like a solid state battery instead of lithium ion, which is more kind of liquid. Hence why you're not meant to be licking batteries and bursting them open and stuff. So it'll be expensive at first, but then as it becomes common, just like the SSDs, they're dirt cheap. Okay, let's see how we get on here. You ready? Let's run the gauntlet, baby. Alright, fire goes off. You jump there, never stop. Just line up your camera. Did we do the first try? No, she didn't have enough room. She didn't jump. Even though I held that square button down. Good girl. We were actually on the way too. I think I left the jump too early at the start. Not enough for her to jump there at the end. Come on. No worries. It's probably an item or two in the water as well. We did pretty good there. More importantly, we got the angle of the turn right in the jump, which you can really only move like fraction. I just got to get the angle of this jump right. Okay, let's go. Let's give her a little more space. I think she's done it again. Yeah, she did it again. Yeah. Fuck, man. I'm in the most comfortable position of my life right now. The collarbone is stiff. My neck is getting that cold fucking sitting on a nerve thing. I hate these chairs. I actually think those video game, or what they call the race car chairs, actually fucked up my back, which is crazy. I spend the whole day in an office chair and it has never done any harm to me. But fucking, what, 5 years in a race car? I end up just chucking it out. They're the biggest ride, biggest rip-off. We were sold a lie. But don't tell people that. Maybe she can't do the last jump. No, she can. But you're meant to make it. I think I'm going to be on fire here. Oh! Oh my god. I think her nipples got singed. Wow. Oh, nice. This is this level. Great. Okay, I didn't know that. We're actually in the tomb of King Midas. So these are silver bars, as you can tell. And what's King Midas known for? He's known for being the king with, supposedly, could turn things to gold by touch. So you can imagine what we're doing with these silver bars. That was good, dude. I got lucky there at the end. That tumble, I think, might have saved me. Nice. Oh, so stiff. So yeah, now I'm kind of using an office chair and then another little small chair that's too small for me. So you probably, within the last year at least, have seen me adjust more on stream than ever. Hence why I play Fortnite with my head fucking ducked almost completely under the camera. It's not to hide. It's because I'm trying to possibly get fucking comfortable. Where I'm sitting on my tailbone. He was extra spicy. And the reason I sit up like this now is because when I'm doing these walkthroughs, you want to be able to kind of, well, playthroughs, you don't want to be able to see me, you know? But for Fortnite, I don't give a shit. I don't save those. I don't even clip them, even if we get some tasty wins. And by God, we do. We get some nice wins. You guys, that last win we got last night, shit, that was all on you guys. I looked over, it was like 17 kills. Yeah, I had a few kills, but it was all you. All you guys. Fucking good, man. That's a sign you're enjoying the season in some capacity. If it plays good. I actually enjoyed the last season. Weirdly enough, the only time I didn't gel with it was when when the turtle stuff came, and then I got into the turtle stuff and it was too late. Alright, so you see it's like Omega, and then there's like a Y. So the Y one is the switch down, I believe. No, it's, yeah, switch up, I think. And then Y is the switch down. So let's try that. Unfortunately, that one's kind of glossed out, which is the second one. Nice. So we got to get, I believe, 3 bars. I'm going to show you the special death. This comes with a special death, very unique. Let's see, is that open? I was hoping they'd show me the door opening, but they're not. Okay, so we got that wrong. So you can see Y means switch down. So if that's the case, we're going to switch this one back up. Hope for the best. We'll do it one at a time because it's like a little puzzle door. Luckily, it has the answer on top of the door, and most of the doors, besides one, I believe, you can see. Okay, so that one's closed. Now, they will release lions and gorillas. Mind yourself. Nice. I'm enjoying this. Hey, we did okay there. It took us 3 attempts, but mainly just because I keep slipping back onto the analog stick. You have no idea. I'll take my hand off the D-pad for a second and back onto the analog because of muscle memory. Couldn't you get Lara? Yes, that's exactly it. Hell yes. That's the secret death. Is that if you stand up onto it, she herself will turn to gold. And I hope they've kept it in. It was really cool. It was like another one of those like miniature. I also got a really cool achievement. Do you remember that Damocles room we did in St. Francis Folly where the swords kind of lock on to Lara and fall on her? There's a trophy for only getting hit once. And honestly, it's because I ran through like an idiot. I wonder is there one for not getting hit at all. Cool. So one of these rooms. Oh yeah, I think I remember this one. So we're gonna have to bring this pillar down, and this was it was gonna fill the room with sand. It was really cool for its time, because they can't show things in motion. You know, it was 1996 for God's sake. Any motion they would do is either little animated enemies or the full motion videos. So they couldn't show sand filling up on the room. So what they do is you're gonna hit a switch in the next room, and you're gonna hear a big bang. Just like when Mjolnir crashed down and it showed just the block appear, but you didn't see it falling. Oh, fuck. Very little things that are in motion. Oh, there's a nasty little bug, huh? Just a leftover texture from the lighting, probably. That's funny. Ah, well, you're going to have stuff like that. After all, it is the PC version it was based on. We know those PCs, my God, they're fun little machines. But they are rife with bugs, you know? You open up and it's full of fucking shit. Alright, let me see if I remember this. I don't mind. Oh yeah, I think it's just this. This is like a piece of the pillar. You pull it out and it's like... It's really cool. Now, yep. It's like the linchpin. Most of this stuff, like, you just have to figure out or wait for the next magazine to come out. I mean, when this was out, it was even kind of before proper Prima guides. There was a good few of them, but proper ones. You have to use like Nintendo Power, PlayStation Magazine. See, pretty cool, huh? Pretty well done. That's the same room we were just in. Lord have mercy. Guy from Fortnite, right? Exactly. How do trucks that carry beer keep it cold? I don't know. Those back cabs are usually refrigerated, dude. Right? Refrigerated cabs, refrigerated trailers. Depends, I suppose. Honestly, some of them, like the kegs and that, they'll be, you know, out in the open and be pretty cold. But yeah, during the summer they'd have to have something. My dad used to transport meat all around, you know, and I used to have to mess with the refrigerator and that thing. All right, so it is sand, so you got to be like pretty careful here. I don't think she can make that jump, but maybe she can. It's been a while. I'm trying to make across the room. Let's see if she bumps her head here. No? No? Okay, good. Later on, this is going to be very helpful when we're climbing the pyramid. That you can clearly see that most of this is sloped and should just slide down and begin again. But some of the blocks are good to go. This is where the D-pad stuff. I'm just going to try and stick with the D-pad. Sorry to be moaning about that kind of stuff. I suppose it's just reminiscent of older times with better controllers. I did play this on the Sega Saturn after all, but maybe people will shit on the Sega Saturn controller. I don't fucking know. Let alone care. And you might think you'd get over there. You might actually get over there, though. Honestly. But, yeah. Actually, yeah, geez, maybe you have to. Hold on. That looks quite slopey. Just comes down to fucking experience at this point. But some of these you might not grab onto so easy. Nice. It's a good girl. That's a good girl. That's my Lara. Alright, now let's get in here. No, the fucking bastard. Fucking analog stick. So all I wanted her to do was this. But she went forward a little bit. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? This is not coming from a fucking random ass place, man. This is just garbage controllers. Fuck. Fucking hate them. I hate them in every which way a person can hate a thing. Fucking garbage, man. And then like trying to do that mini game in Rebirth with these horrible triggers. PlayStation should be ashamed of themselves. It's not even a trigger, man. It's like one of those pepperoni nips you see on fucking OnlyFans. Like, you call that a fucking trigger, dude? You're triggering me. How bad your trigger is. So a way to combat that would have been to maybe adjust the dead zone or something. I don't know. Tell you one thing though, fucking noise the shit out of me. How was their PS1 controller better than this fucking shit? Because these all eventually came to PS1. They robbed them away from Sega. That's why Last Revelations became so important. I kind of knew she was going to do that because I walked over first and I'm like, that'll be fine, right? And then you can kind of tell what she's going to do. God damn the analog stick into the ground. When you registered the wrong input. Alright, mister, let's keep going. I don't remember this being so windy. Holy shit. Then again, back then you were just listening to the old crappy speakers on a CRTV, you know. Look at this beautiful place. Got some nice aqueducts. Got a lot of anchor grills. We got bats. We got everything. Come on. Right, the bat's chasing. That's funny. Mummy. It's crazy to see people putting money into Fortnite to get Zeus when he honestly is the most basic of all of them. But we found out long ago that the battle passes have nothing got to do with design or fun or anything. It's just FOMO. Can you all agree it's FOMO? What's the one thing that you see every time a battle pass is done? People screaming and wanting. Like, no one gave a fuck about Spider-Gwen when she was out. No one gives a shit. Now they love her. Now they want to. Please bring her back. So it's just FOMO. It's all FOMO. And that's what most of these dumbass devs have learnt. That's why everything is seasonal now. Instead of just unlock it once and have it forever. It's all seasonal. Because they know that you will buy that shit before. I guarantee you that they make well over 50% of their money in the last week/month, you know, when that FOMO kicks in the hardest. It's all bullshit. So the same thing will happen for this Greek stuff. I guarantee you, give it like 6 months, everyone's like, oh, I don't have Hades and I don't have all this other shit that I didn't care about when it came out, you know. So you think it's a small drop down. Hell no. This is actually way above we were earlier. Do you remember when I was fighting those lions and tigers and bears and we could hear a gorilla? That's where it was. Always one more bastard of an alligator. There we go. That sucks. Yeah, so there is going to be moments on that. And see, later on, you can't have those misgivings. You can't have those tiny little moments where Lara's like, time to die, time to run off the edge. So I'll have to just mainline the D-pad. Anyone wanting to play this and seeing me rage over input stuff, they're going to be like, Jesus Christ, I'm not buying this with all that going on. Trust me, it's mainly human error mixed with horrendous controllers. You know, with buying a PS5, it was the jump because I only had a base PS4 that I wanted, you know, and like Sony does make good exclusives when they give a shit. So it was worth it for that, but I think we can all agree in its fucking 4th year now that it's one of the weaker consoles, you know. Xbox is very weak too, but its backbone of Game Pass is just so impressive compared to PS Plus. That's not tooting anyone's horn. It's like, hello? It's like the difference between Netflix and fucking Amazon Prime or something where you're like, yeah, I bought Amazon Prime for one fucking thing, you know? Half people just have PS Plus for the online play. That's about it. I'm trying to remember how to get over there. Maybe we're like sliding along the edge. Doing all this just for one little thing. One thing. I don't know why. Doesn't even matter how hard I cry. Let's see, was it like this? Nope. One step further. Jump again. And chill for a second. Yeah, okay. Nice. Nice. It's nice to have these back. I don't think it'll quite ever feel as good as it did back then, but it doesn't have to. Pring! Nice. Couldn't tell there, but there's actually 2 items, which are the mini med pack and some magnum ammo. Once we start getting into the tougher enemies, like the centaurs and exploding shit, I'll use some of the stronger stuff. But for now, we're saving it up for a rainy day. Honestly, me fighting that T-Rex multiple times to show you the death, and I just got better every time I fought. That was fun. Gaming chairs, they have no lumbar support. Yeah. Here's the thing about it, right? I'm not trying to shit on it if you've got like a DX Racer or anything. It's not about that. Trust me, it's not jealousy. Like if I was offered a free DX Racer, I'd give it to my nephew or something. I really don't want that shit. The issue is they're all they're race car chairs that were pulled out of old rally cars and stuff and redressed, and that's why they say fucking DX Racer. And it's true, like it's the greatest fucking sham going. That's why they're a bucket seat, you know. And how long do you spend in a race car chair? You know, it's not a trucker's chair that's full of cushions and lumbar support and those little beads that help and all that. Yeah, that's different. Race car stuff is for, here's my 1 hour race, you know, unless you're doing the fucking NASCAR or Le Mans or something. In that case, they have other things in play. Your ass just falls asleep. Yeah, it's the lumbar support, but it's also the shape of it, dude, you know. It's a bucket seat, so your ass is squished into it, and that's like fucking up your back. So that's strike 1. And fucking strike 2 is, as you said, the lumbar stuff. So the shape on your back, like look at the average office chair. It's shaped like a spine. A spine goes like that, you know. When people look at the spine like that, they go, no, dude, that's scoliosis. And it's like, no, scoliosis is when it bends that way. But the average spine bends down like that way. So if your chair is too straight, like say like a dinner table chair, that shit hurts after a while. It's not posture correction at all. And yeah, obviously posture is a big thing, and most of our postures are fucked because of gremlin posture, gamer posture. I get that for sure. Let me get down here without breaking our tuchus. Is it over here? My way or the highway. I think it was like jump over here, jump. Maybe that's one of the secrets, is it? Yeah. Let's grab a save. These secrets are just meant to kill you over and over. Polish Midish. Don't think she can make this. The idea of the double jump and the running jump, I think it's 3 blocks wide, and that's far more than that. Nope. Damn. Nice. Happy Hanukkah, bitch. Alright, nothing happened. See, poof, and the dirt is gone. And yeah, anything that's the word gaming in it is shit with lights. It's true, it's true. Absolutely. I agree. The RGB stuff we've become reliant on is confusing. It's like, your PC can run without them, you know? Yeah, mother. And the motherfuckers be like, my ESB bill was €400 dearer than expected. How could this happen? This just in, I don't give a fuck. Maybe we can get up there. Let me see. As I say, like, you can't fix stupid. There's no medication on the planet. And this ain't about being intellectually smart. Talking about good old-fashioned common sense. If we can't teach someone like Elon Musk, there ain't no hope for most other people. He is so fucking, you know, socially brain dead. Like, what is it about these genius guys, if you want to call them that? They're some dumb motherfuckers. Have you seen this picture of him showing up? I think it was a Diablo event or Fallout event, some Bethesda thing anyway, and he just shows up with the gamer t-shirt on. He's like, Mom, who let the dumbass in? Maybe we can get up there. Let's see. Sometimes you gotta use these slip and slides just the right way. Speaking of slip and slide, why hasn't Elon Musk done away with himself yet? God, the world would be so much better if he just kind of moved away. Why can't he do what all normal divorcee fucking, you know, maladjusted humans do? Like, fuck off to Florida and leave everybody else alone. The companies are generating billions. Just go away. Please go away. Maybe it was down over here, was it? Please go away, Mr. Musk. I'm sick of smelling you. Mr. Musk. That's his name. All the money in the world, he can't change his name. Mr. Musk. He probably smells. Probably like smells like Febreze or something. Like he's just like, I better not smell like Musk, you know. God forbid I smell like my namesake. Maybe we can go down further in here. Hold on, I'm just joking around now at this point. Do we even need a pope? God no, dude. Don't even get me started on that stuff. The Vatican is full of secrets and horrible, sick bastards. God no. But try telling that to the masses that flock to him. Same with, I don't think we need governments. I think there's enough societal constructs in place, you know, everybody's happy, you know, like if government disappeared, cops are not just going to be like, fuck you, and firemen aren't going to go like, fuck you, you know, it'd be all community run, it'd be so much better, and all that money we would save on not paying these fucking morons would, lo and behold, go back into, hopefully into the community. Yeah, if I was like Mr. Waves a Wand, I would get rid of religion, politics, yeah, and all the governments and all the banks as well. But I would keep the credit unions. Credit unions are basically community-run banks. Now they're not exempt from corruption and embezzlement. There's no such thing as that. Greed is the ultimate evil, you know. So yeah, but you know, we could definitely keep an eye on them a bit easier than the state of the banks. Fucking state, and look, they're trying to tell me where to go and I'm still not doing it. It's a secret, but you ain't gonna get down there without breaking your asshole. Hold on, it might be worth it for a few bob. Hold on. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. That's okay. Half health would I would have been like, fuck that. But look how much is in here. In there, Uzi bullets, shotgun, and a medium med pack. Everyone stood RGB light stuff. Yeah, it's just kind of, some of it is cool. Like I especially like the ones on a white PC. I'm gonna try and get a white PC. Same with the fans though. Most of the fans aren't doing their work. Like you're better off with a PC water cooler. Even those are known to just mess and have fucking fluorescent water in it. Come on back over here. This is a good old staple way of killing things. Just fucking jumping in place. Apparently it's because it has RGB. The PC draws more power to make it faster or some bullshit. Nah. Yeah, that's like the running joke, isn't it? No, it just looks nice, you know. Not a lot of people spend a lot of money on their gaming chairs, so it's hard to accept reality or any kind of critique. Especially those Herman Miller ones, which are all over like 1,200 for a chair or something. Wouldn't you be mad? Pay rent this month or buy one of these dumbass chairs. But you know, I see some of these lol cows and they have their own mix of jokes, you know. And one of them, obviously, whatever it is, I've noticed something about most lol cows is they each have a form of addiction, you know, even as narcissists. Like you got DSPs addicted to mobile games and being a douchebag. Wings of Redemption addicted to food. Like this man's mood changes the moment there's food, and if anybody's eating on the mic in his party, he's like, I should be eating that food, not you, which is crazy. And Only Use Me Blade is addicted to alcohol, and so on and so on. And some of them are addicted to minors, and yeah, creepy bastards. But anyway, isn't that funny? But yeah, the funny thing is they bring up like some of the jokes are the chairs and stuff. Some of those guys are pushing 500 pounds, 400 pounds, and yeah, the chair squeaks like a motherfucker, but he's had the chair like 8-10 years. I'm like, God damn. Can I get me one of those chairs, please? That thing's gonna survive a nuclear fucking bomb going off. I can't get a chair to last me a year. I'm not doing that to the chair, I swear. Like, Just a little bit of straddling every now and then, you know. We've all been there, you know. You want people to take you seriously, so you turn the chair around backwards and straddle it. It's like, wow. You don't want her to be horny or confused. You're a bit of both. You're horn-fused. God damn it. Nice. Yes, I do enjoy gigs, and then as the new generation comes up, it's nice to see them enjoying it too, you know. I like it. I love music. I listen to all sorts. I just told you, like fucking Phoebe Bridgers and Boy Genius and Ethel Cain. That's just one side of stuff. Who have I been listening to lately? Oh, you probably can tell by pretty much, you'll see if anyone's got good ears. Whenever I put the music in my the Cyber Houdini playlist, as I call it, I swear I just randomly, I was trying to make an actual music playlist, and I'm like, huh, it kind of sounds like game playlist. I like that. I actually want to not coin it or anything, but I want to do more with that. It's like, here's the playlist. Like, I want some kind of like, it's hard to talk about ideas because people just be stealing shit, or you got these graphic designers. But I'd like to do like an old school cassette thing, but it's actually the games I'm playing, you know. Like an 8-track or something. Come on, you big bastard. Look at this. I love the way it kind of locks onto them. Is he gone? She'll keep shooting him. God bless him. Yeah, I want one of those fucking chairs. Give me a chair that lasts me a while. Oh, some of them don't spawn till... And you've got the fear, of course. Yeah. Nice, he ran the other way. I'm so lucky. The fear... Now, if he pushes you, he can push you off to your death. If he had ran this way, it was probably over. Would have taken a lot of health. Poor little Grillis. So you can see the the secret over there. Right there. It's a heavy med pack, or light, or large med pack. There we go. Got there in the end. Just close your eyes. Let me hypnotize you. Trying to remember how to fucking get over there. Because I don't think she can make that jump. That's the idea. You're meant to get over there. And then shimmy. Shimmy to the left. And you can shimmy to the right. Let's have a look. See. Look how easy it was to see everything back then. It's fucking tough now. Be careful. Your thoughts on four-wheelers, dune buggy and motorcycle. I think they're pretty fucking cool. You thinking of getting one? Just close your eyes, let me hypnotize you. See, that's my music taste is everything. I'm still finding genres because you darn fucking SoundCloud kids and everything in between just come up with a new genre for your music. That's what happens. This is how this stuff starts. Everyone's like, oh yeah, everybody knows Sad Boy and everybody knows Suicide Boys, and it's all just fucking sampling and two other genres mixed together. But it's all good. I get it. I do think these guys just come up with a genre. They play main character syndrome. They come up with a fucking genre on the spot of their music, and then it's whether it goes viral or not. I bet you if you go on Spotify and go all genres, it's probably in the 200 to 300s. Honest to God. And if you were asked someone to name some genres, they'd probably stop at like, I don't know, fucking 3 or 4 or something. Nice. Fuck you, analog stick. I can see you edging already. It's edging me off and not in a good way. Alright, that was the way you were meant to go. Oh, how did that bat die there? I must have hit him on the schley. Alright. Remember, this is like that one other room from earlier, which is fucking insane if you think about it. We're still in the middle of doing the Midas stuff. But a lot of them are a little bit tough. I think we only need 3 bars, but you can tell there's like 5 or 6 doors, so do the math, bitch. Bitch, do the math. I love music of all capacities. You know, like I'm not as strange to listening even to some Dua Lipa or Ariana Grande, but for the most part, anything from the top 40 I shy away from because it's a lot of shite. Like right now, I was actually a pretty decent fan of Beyonce. Like I liked some of her R&B stuff, you know, not really the poppy shit. But now she's doing a country western album, which is cool. You know, her last album was kind of dancey, and I liked it. You know, brick mash, so that kind of stuff. It's all about 90s and 2000s now. It's great. It's great to be fucking my age when you feel old as muck when they start bringing all this stuff back. You can tell this was the 3 broken floors from the water down below, so you can tell what's going on here. Snoop. But yeah, now that a country song of hers is just everywhere, I can't move. Yeah, it's crazy how quick that's become adopted, and it's a good song, but like, this is what happens when country, like, same with Lil Nas X, which is country rap. It's just pure viral, and no one gives a fuck. No one gives a fuck afterwards. Yeah, that kind of virality will not keep a genre going. It won't. You know, the same way Taylor Swift started as country. You wouldn't call her country now. I don't know what you'd call her. You wouldn't call her pop. This might actually lead down to the Midas touch. So we have to do this anyway. But in this case, it might be a matter of, you know, a shortcut. We only have one for now. Either way, I want to show the death. I'm trying to show most of the unique deaths, like the T-Rex eating her whole, and vice versa, eating her whole, excuse me. All that kind of stuff. I want to show that stuff. I know it's weird, but half of it was like gruesome as fuck for its time, you know. Just close your eyes. That's like a little bit of NERD. Pharrell Williams got his start with a really cool band called NERD. Oh shit, here they come. Nice, he stopped. Nice. Now they don't usually stop to roar. It's probably I think there's another one. Come on. So the music always feels a little misplaced. Come on, I know you're fucking here, you little bastard. Come on, I'm trying to draw him out. Gotta watch out for those boulders too. Sad boy music. It's such a time to be alive. What was that, like 2016? I don't touch any modern pop or rap. So yeah, it is pretty bad for sure. There's a little bit here or there. It was kind of fun. I think Kendrick Lamar is fucking awesome. I even liked a bit of Kodak Black. But yeah, for the most part, you can kind of do without. Don't even get me started on Drake. Don't like Drake, don't like him as a person, don't like his music. It's pop shit, you know. Drake will always be that guy from Degrassi. He always will be, you know. Cracks me up. And all this weird shit about, was it Millie Bobby Brown and other people? I don't know. Like, after stuff coming out about P. Diddy, and, you know, we're just waiting. That's just the dam leaking, you know. Wait till the dam bursts. Stuff coming out about this fucking crazy fucking music industry. That's another gorilla, I think. I'm convinced no one actually likes modern rap. What up, dude? The Pope is chosen by God, actually chosen by other humans who are chosen by God, but also chosen by humans, if you know what I mean. Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel about all the Bibles and all these really important books. I get it, like there might have been a time when they held some weight, but all that's just been modified. Like most of the time we go by the King James Bible, and it's like, you do realize these were all modified to suit a very specific want, you know, like Henry VIII and his divorce all over again. Did he die? No, something they do a really cool death animation. It's ridiculous, like a spider dying. Yeah, Vince, no one likes modern rap. It's just cool. I want to seem cool, listen to it. Yeah, I hear that for sure. I also think like certain people have to like certain genres to kind of toe the line almost, you know. Is he dead now? Are you dead, man? There might be two in there. Even old rappers pretty shockingly shit, I have to say. I don't agree with that. Like, there was so much good shit back then. I think the era of gangster rap Although it all just led to, no, he's still down there, led to a lot of deaths and stuff. It was really, really fucking good. It went hard. And even like, we had like rap metal for a bit there as well. I enjoyed that. And then we had just good old, as I like to call it, white boy rap, you know, obviously the Eminem, but even things like Chemical Brothers and that. I know they were a little bit more techno and that, but to me that was as close to rap as you're gonna get. Come on, you bastards. It sucks, but you almost have to, I try not to do this, but you have to kind of dip your toe in and get back out. Fucking stupid and annoying. I don't suggest you do this, because you'll be all day. But it does bring the aggro around. There you go. You don't want to be trying to survive oxygen with gators around. I do know I'm definitely going to miss some keys and stuff along the way, because they've been made look real, and god damn it really is a needle in a haystack now. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah. Old school rap used to be about internal rhyme schemes. Yeah. Telling a story. Yeah. About struggle. And then good old fashioned just fucking gangbanging and talking shit about rival gangs. You know? Absolutely. Now it's about flexing, being a dumbass piece of shit, and how many women you can get. It's always the dudes that are talking about pussy and getting all these ladies that come out as gay like 5 years later or 20 years later. Fucking hilarious. It's almost like a cover-up. It's always the way. Yeah, damn assholes. A few of them ran away. Come on back, please. This is like King Midas's actual temple. Bum, bum, bum. Is this another bat? Tis, alright. Yeah. UK grime scene, mumble rap changed that. Yeah, it did. It's also got watered down over the years because it became less of a cultural thing. For sure, and then everybody was doing it too, yeah. Comes saturated. And then nobody. Of course, the second bar is just above the temple entrance. Nobody fucking cares anymore. The thing about rap, why it's so important, is it usually comes out of impoverished places, you know? The ghettos of the world, you know, whether it's the UK and Ireland and America, whatever. It's a genre that's so connected to strife and struggle, you know? I feel like with country, that's heartbreak. Like, you know, there's a lot of fun country now, but country for the longest time is always about heartbreak and stuff. I don't know if I was meant to jump down there, but I'll do. Yeah. It's fun how that works. Bum, bum, bum. Anything else over here? And then like metal, I always felt like metal for the longest time was about anti-establishment, you know. Now it's like cool and depth and shit like that. How cool we are. Metal is fallen the fuck off. But you know, it's just really what's happened is it's just become watered down, as you said, by a multitude of subgenres. Same with rock. Whatever's left of rock, whatever that means anymore. It's a lot of dudes, man. It's a lot of dudes. Like 4 gorillas and 2 lions. History metal rock music is super cool though. Yeah, exactly. I was talking about that earlier. That's kind of what got the conversation going. Like we wouldn't have anything without the blues, for sure. And like most things like that, they're all brushed under the rug. So this was, oh, more gorillas. Shit, dude, that's crazy. We already killed like 1 or 2 out here. Goddamn Lara. I see him walking sideways anyway. See this guy going through the block anyway. Move, move, move. Where is he? Nice. Ooh, that's spicy. There's like 10 enemies between them all. Alright, I think this leads back into the main area. Bum, bum, bum. That was probably the hardest one to get. This is a shortcut for later. No, that's just back up there. Okay, cool. We'll do our secret death. I'm surprised how long this level is. Probably just me arsing around. Yeah. Then yeah, you had like things like new metal, which kind of cringified and changed things, but it had its time too, you know. It was an important time. I feel like all that's coming back, but most genres don't ever leave. It's just what's cool and what's hip and then what's not, you know. They don't ever leave. Somebody holds the candle for a while. Just the way it goes. Thank God for that, you know. Look at these beautiful places. Got some girls in there. Somehow this little garden survives down here. Alright, we have 2 of the silver bars. Or actually lead, okay. Lead bars. I suppose silver would be stupid. Why would you turn silver into gold? I'm really sure you need 3, but my math might be off. We have more of these rooms. We've only done 2 out of 5. I'm really sure 1 is just a dead end. One of the rooms. It's like you open it, it's like a little fucking half thing, and that's it. Come on, Lara. You definitely need a real sprint button. Alright, so let's do door number 3. So that's down, down, up, down, up. Okay, cool. It's nice to have prior knowledge, huh? Because it definitely would chalk up the hours if you were doing this first time yourself. Honestly, these days it's go to the guides, you know. I'm definitely guilty of using some guides myself. Alright, what was that? Down, down, up, okay. Bum, bum, bum. Come on. I always wished I was more into metal or harder rock. Yeah. No, it's really all good. It's all the same. Like, whatever it is about dudes, they feel they have to get into that stuff. It actually is small penis energy for the most part. The dudes will only get into death metal or something, or they'll be like part of a band, but they never get out of that genre. They're like, it's nothing against them. They're not all like that. Most of them will listen to everything, but I've seen a lot of metalheads, and that's just all they are. They're one note, and lo and behold, that's exactly what their personality is as well. I think people just go through different types of strife, you know, and music is such a great healing thing, you know. So that's why I'll never knock people for doing that. Enjoy what you like. What was it? Down, down, up, down, up. Did I not get it right now? It's the other way around, isn't it? So it should be up, up, down. Yeah. We went away from the room too long. Up, up, down, up, down. Up, up, down, up, down, down, down. Yeah, music is just wonderful. So I'm not gonna knock anybody, but yeah, I do know a lot of generations that are just like that. It's like, fuck me, man. There's a whole world out there. It's a whole world. Like, I'm not expecting, but then lo and behold, you go on any fucking YouTube video or whatever, or anything, and you'll see all these metalheads, and it's like, yo, I'm a metalhead, but this shit slaps, and it'll be like fucking Dolly Parton, Jolene, or something. And there's nothing wrong with that. I just mean like the juxtaposition between the two. You know, you couldn't, or even something like fucking Hatsune Miku or something. You always find this stuff out. I actually knew a lot of people like that, where they were crazy into anime and things like, you know, Sakura and Hatsune Miku, and then they would listen to the most crazy screamo metal, you know. It's like, what the fuck? You went from, you know, unintelligible Japanese squeaking shit to unintelligible screamo. It's like, okay, you might have a hearing problem. Like, fucking hell, if you can distinguish that. Alright, gotta be careful here. Now, this is one where they like to mess with the spikes. I see spikes, I fucking save. Almost loaded there again. That's close. Bum, bum, bum. Look at this place. Look at this place. Alright. This one, you can, if you walk through the spikes, you won't get hurt. But be careful, because the hitboxes are a bit wanky. I'm really sure there's a boulder here somewhere, right? One of these levels. No, maybe this is it. Oh, fuck. Totally fucked my collarbone up. Baby metal. Trying to cyber listen to incel core. I don't even want to know what the fuck that is. Yeah, whatever your generation has done to music, you put the core on the end of everything, man. What is that? Nightcore. Now you have incel core. What the fuck is the core part? I think it's just a distinguisher so you guys can have your own little precious fucking type of genres. Core on everything. Fairy core. Mom core. Fucking dad core. That's a healthy noise. Ah! What does the core even mean? To me, when I hear that, I just think of over-processed on a computer, no talent, have an ass. That's what I think. But like most music, from the dawn of computers, have used some kind of computer processing and mixing, you know? So, kind of knocking it for using computers to mix stuff when that's what every genre does is kind of fucked, so it's not worth it. But I despise that's why like modern pop is so shit. I despise overproduced stuff, you know, and it stinks of it. That new Ariana Grande stuff is all overproduced, and what's worse is she produced it herself, and it's so hard to explain what the difference is between something that's mixed and produced by a talent person and then being overproduced. The only way of putting it is it feels plastic, you know, and I'm not talking like Barbie music. Talking about that feeling of 90s pop, but it can mean any genre. And you can also, you know, you don't have to be a fucking wizard to tell the difference between a real instrument being used and fucking shitty computer and shitty drum machine and all that. That's tough. Any of those close quarters stuff is tough. You're gonna take some heat there unless you've got the shotgun out. Alright. Bad dog. Alright, that's 3. Now the reason we want these is there's a lock later on, and that lock has, let's see how this works. It needs gold bars to unlock it. Now be careful now, you may have got your prize. You gotta get out of the room without dying. So don't just magically drop off. Why did you do that, Lara? I stepped back. You're supposed to do a full run. Talk about like putting the fear of Jesus into you. Alright. Careful they don't send any other bastards out after you. I think that's everything we can do here. If I remember correctly then, I only think we need 3, but maybe there's a 4th. There's definitely like a fake room. So if you walk through the spikes, you're good to go. When you even tiptoe, you let go of the button for a second, it'll eat about half your health. The way it works is it's as if you're poisoned, but you're taking damage over time from the spikes. The one game where Pythagoras, oh yeah, we got a boner. How do you say his name? Pythagoras. On Sisyphus. That makes. But how are you doing a minute? Good, but that's the point. Yeah. Real loud shit, basically noise music. Yeah, noise isn't too bad actually. I like noise. I like noise over Screamo. I can't be arsed with Screamo. Screamo just feels pointless to me. I mean, I get that it's like raw emotion, but that can be anything. People can show emotion through an instrument. And they do. Oh no, we don't need to go up here anymore. Geez, I think one of the most emotional instruments is the violin. Like, the violin can make you fear God itself. It can make you panic, anxiety. It can make you happy as anything, happy as Larry. And then it can also make you sad like you've never felt sadness before. So where did we do this again? Like up, down. I think Y was down, right? How are you doing today, sir? Again, a little tomb raid on. A little womb raiding afterwards. Speaking of womb raids, will Nathan's daughter take up the mantle? We'll see. Bring us all to our knees. I think Y was down. Fuck. My fucking collarbone's all stiff as shit. Learn about Pythagoras. No, not really, no. Pythagoras? How the fuck do you say his name? Oh, shit. Like Screamo, but it's mixed with different genre. Well, then it's not fucking Screamo, then it's two genres. That's splitting hairs. It just wants to make a joke. Who's splitting them hairs? Let me get your fucking... The longer I can stay the fuck away from anything got to do with angles and trigonometry and everything. Oh, that was close. Any more in here? Lions and tigers and bears. Alright. Let's see. There may be a fourth one. No, this is it. It needs 3, see? This is the lock. 3 by gold. Let's see what it looks like in the original. Jesus. Comic Change. And opens that up. We have our 3. Just have to go back to that temple I was at earlier. Now we can go up on this balcony. I think there's just a little half a heal or something. Or, you know, it's shotgun ammo. Matt's Club won't be happy. Fucking fine by me. Did you ever see those memes online? It's like, another day not using Sim, Tan, and Cost. Why did you do that? Fuck this fucking controls, man. I'm gonna kick your ass, man. Fucking analog stick is the worst fucking thing to happen. Concave. Like, who does... It's like they watch too many fucking Silla Bang commercials. Like, we're gonna collect all your hand dirt. And trust me, I wash my hands. Like, fuck COVID. I wash my hands before and after COVID. So I'm not a dirty ass bastard. Especially all you fuckers with your hands glued to your phones. They say your phones are dirtier than a toilet seat. That's all you need to know. Phones and belts and anything you come in contact with. One thing I learned quick is whether you're flushing the toilet after a poop or a pee, close the fucking lid first. The amount of... It's like a Hiroshima going off of germs. And I'm not a germaphobe or anything, but... Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. We got to do better. Let's see. I'm trying to remember where was the easy way back. It was over here, wasn't it? But I don't think you can climb up on these, can you? I'm trying to remember what was the easy way back to Midas Temple. No. Temple of Midas. Fuck me. Does anyone use advanced maths in their life? No, nobody outside of like SpaceX had to use anything past multiplication. Exactly, yeah. That must be... I don't know why he's sideways. This one, I think this was like a key or a block or something. How the fuck do we get back there easier? I ain't going through that big room again. Fuck that. Let me see. I opened the door. Then it had that little kind of Colosseum. What was the easier way of getting back there? Just close your eyes. Let me hypnotize you. Maybe it was down here, was it? And up the stairs. Is that where I came from, though? Probably. Did I come from here? Does anybody remember? I have absolutely no short-term memory. It's gone. Lost it. Forgot about it. Get about it. Okay, that was this room. This was like a dead end, right? Damn. They're not gonna make me go through that again, eh? I swear there was like a shortcut back to us. Obviously you use complex numbers daily. Those negative square roots aren't gonna answer themselves, right? That's how you're so good at football, right? It's like doing the trajectory. That kind of stuff, right? Angles and all that. And I learned that from pool. I didn't learn that from fucking maths. I didn't mind maths. Like algebra was actually fire once it clicked. I know everyone despises algebra. Once that clicked, man, I felt like Bradley Cooper in Limitless. I was just doing it in my head, but of course, these shitheads really want you to do it. Read it out and all that. Okay, how the fuck? Well, let's see if we get back here. I don't want to go through the second door again. Shit. What was the shortcut back to the fucking temple? Ah! So I got to turn them. I think you were sort of meant to do it their way. I should have remembered. We came back. I think it led into that other gorilla room, right? It's definitely got to do with that other gorilla room. I'm trying to remember now. Fuck my memory. I still have to find that X my teacher told me about. Shit, man. What happened to that X? I hope she's doing well. She's on her second baby. Calculating angles mid-game, right? Yes. But yeah, I learned all that from snooker and pool, which I fucking loved. And it's still, that actually still comes into handy to this day, you know. I've used it in games, I've used it in life. For sure. It always surprises you when it works. Alright. Where was it here? Thinking I jumped down off this block and kind of screwed myself, did I? Unless there's a block we can pull out. Don't think so. Pull out game weak. I swear half of her voices is just recorded. Oh, maybe it was true there. Recorded by the same lady. Very famous. But then they just adjusted the pitch. Here we go. I think by going up there you open it. Nice. Oh, sorry about this now. I'm all caught up. You might hear a dirty crack. And that'll probably help my collarbone. Didn't notice it till I sat in these shitty chairs. Shitty chairs. Shitty chairs. Fucking bastard. Sorry, Lara. I'm one hand on you. One hand on you. Never good at pool? What was the issue? Like the power, you think? Or... Oh man, they came straight over here. They said, fuck you, Lara. Why won't you jump when I ask you to jump? You're honestly better off just to be constantly holding the direction. Alright, so where was that? Is that down here? Yeah, okay, cool. King Midas. I want to grab a save before I want to show you this cool death. Everyone's seen it now at this point, sure. Yeah, I'm fighting with the shitty D-pad on the PlayStation controller. No. Look at that sundial. Ain't it pretty? See what it looks like. Did they open a hole up here as well? Cool. Open that hole up. And then the fucking difference back in the day. No hole. Just nice baked lighting. The going from 60 to 30 really fucks you up. Just close your eyes, let me hypnotize you. Thick, dude. Clean strokes. Hell yeah. I was decent at pool, but I wasn't out here doing slices or anything like that, you know what I mean? Like, I knew how to pull the ball back, that was about it. So say you were trying to pot the black and not have the white go after it, I knew that's about it. But none of these spins or slices, no. Alright, the music kicks in, there he is. It might not be a full statue of King Midas, but feck it, it's his legs. Oh, I love it. What a game. I love these little mystery moments. And unfortunately, got that stinking feet as well with the toe jam. So you were sort of meant to find this first and then be like, what am I supposed to do? With me being me, I do everything backwards. Feels like I'm trying to do a dance move or get the fucking plane to land, you know? So, it was hard to figure this out at the start. You need to come over to his hand. The little cracks in it are meant to kind of show you what to do. If you know the myth of King Midas, he turns everything to gold. At least this one doesn't even have the gold cracks, so it was even harder. Look at that. Look at the difference. Did a good job. So you'd come over here, and all of a sudden you would have a very special action. And this is where you would put these gold blocks, or these lead blocks, and it would turn them to gold. But what if you were accidentally going to stand up on this? What could happen The poor Lara. You got a cool, unique death, and you got yourself a golden Oscar. Bonk! Right there. And the Lara Croft Oscar goes to John Cena's tiny penis. I don't know about you guys, but that joke was not funny, and that envelope was far too small. I feel bad. Once again, another bodybuilder or anyone with muscles losing the entire penis in a horrible accident known as steroids. Good lord. That dude came on stage, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And you got Margot Robbie getting embarrassed as if she hasn't seen every fucking penis in Hollywood by now. I'm sorry, Barbie, but you don't get where you're going, and that you'll rise without a little bit of a dick between your eyes, you know. It's true. I watched her about 6 movies before her meteoric rise, and I'm like, this was nothing to write home about. But then, who knows, just getting your tits out will get you that far in Hollywood. Hey, it works on Twitch. Must work in real life. Nice. Alright, now I want to look at it, because I'm that sick, twisted bastard. I want to look at it in the old school. I swear they changed the colour of her boots and stuff, but I'm weird like that. I notice weird things. Kind of prefer the old one a bit better. It's pretty identical, though. Oh. And they say she was worth her weight in gold back then. They weren't lying. Oh my god, they even changed the load screen and everything in this. Wow, that's really cool. What attention to detail. Alright, yeah, backspin, topspin, yeah. Same concept for all sports with a ball. Right. Oh, I wasn't that smart when it came to football. It was all instinct. My god, would I get some fucking curls on the ball. Okay, so let's actually do what we came here to do. Get a little sparkle, and it becomes a gold bar. There you go. 3 gold bars. Now, how her fingers don't turn to gold and all that. Let's just don't ask too many questions, Dennis. Pool's super fun. I'm also not that good. Yeah. Especially good, just there's a few drunk friends and that. Snooker, on the other hand, is like a whole different beast. It's very rarely even about scoring points. Anyone watch some of the snooker over the weekend? It was in Dubai or Abu Dhabi, one of them. And one of the sheiks or princes, they put like a 500,000, $500,000, you know, possible win of a trick shot or something. And I don't think Ronnie O'Sullivan won the whole thing, but I don't think he got the trick shot. Alright, now where do we go back here? That's my issue. Like, fuck, what was I doing? So back in that other room we just opened. And we end the level. Pretty cool, huh? These levels are great. See, you can already tell they're getting quite meaty now at this point. Colosseum. And this one is just led into the actual palace itself. Okay. So that's definitely a good sign of a tomb. You got like the palace there, and then his statue. And I suppose if you kind of look it up online, you'll see a little bit. Cannon of a left foot and less impressive right. Me too. Are you left-handed in real life? No. My left foot is fucking insane. But yeah, with my right foot, I have no control. But it's a good bog toe, you know what I mean? If I have to bog toe it, I will, as we call it. Which is just throw it in that direction. Yeah, right. See, there you go. Right-handed, left-footed. That's cool. Is it true? I think it might have been here. In here. I make all this more complicated than it needs to be, of course. Such is life. So now you have those. You saw where I got them as well. A little bit confusing, but basically through door number 1, 2, and 3. The second one is the hardest because it leads you completely around. You eventually end up at the temple with the... Don't forget to get it on top of the temple. I've made that mistake. Like, what is that? So now you put your gold blocks in. Your offering to King Midas into her Arse TARDIS. See, we got through like 6 levels. One stream, like 2 hours. Now we're going to get through about maybe 1 or 2 levels in 2 hours, you know. It's all good. It's mainly me as well. Like, the Colosseum is just so fun. I like to run around. The reason we're doing this is we're collecting pieces of the Ski-On, as it's called. As you can tell, it already looks kind of a bit. Wouldn't let me zoom in there. It's a little ancient piece of technology that has 3 pieces that slot into each other. That's as close as you can get. That's one piece. Each of them are connected to these ancient tombs, and you know, for us, it's like mythology from different cultures. But in reality, you find out we're meant to be like kings of Atlantis, and it's all connected to Atlantis, but not Ariel and Under the Sea. It's closer to an ancient alien civilization. And you'll see by the end, it gets pretty batshit insane for the first game. I don't think they ever really touch on aliens again until they do this sort of Kingdom of the Crystal Skull thing. I'm a big fan of during the Legends game. Alright. You can't get a more epic way of ending. Oh, we missed one thing. That one took an hour and 15. Shit, people finish the whole game speedrun. Look at that, 8 kilometers. Med packs. Ammo used. Nice. This might be the last level of this place. Fuck me. Oh, look at her there. One of my favorite things. She won't do it now, of course. It was like she would grit her teeth when she would shoot. Oh god, are we getting into Cistern Land? Please God, no. Please God, no. I don't know if we're there yet. Maybe. When the rats start coming, it's Cistern Land. Let me see if I can get close enough. Nope. She grits her teeth. Why you gritting your teeth? Frustration, baby, you got to breathe. I like these noises. I swear I don't remember some of this. There is going to be things slightly different because it's the PC version. And more importantly, each of these games came with DLC, believe it or not, from 96, 97. Well, by the time it came to PC, it was a little bit later. But they all came with added levels, known as the Lost levels, which never ever came to console, no matter what way you look at it. So I've never got to play them. Genuinely, never. So some of them are just cut content that they put into levels. Others are just left on the, you know, left there and kind of like, oh, okay, we'll put them into something, you know. So they're quite weird. A lot of them are quite weird. And some of them are just the utmost crazy good challenge. So, yeah. Alright, so you can tell we got some switches here. We got some cool stuff going on here. And we got a door. So clearly we have to try and hit this switch. You can't do it like that. Why you gritting your teeth? Alright. Oh, jeez. Fuck, that's annoying. And in Rebirth, we're going to be playing as Zack. We moved over. Like, Jesus Christ, I didn't know what was going on. Oh, this one, I believe one of these are kind of like a pressure plate thing, right? Yeah, bitch. So the block, which I always do this, and I overthink it. I should just do it like I did when I played these when I was like fucking 10 years old, you know. What they want you to do is push it into the room, you know. But me going like, no, it'd be way more easier to pull it this way and get it out of the way. And they're like, well, no, it's a puzzle device. Please don't do that. Anyway. Whereas on Soul Reaver, it's the complete opposite of the spectrum. It's like, you better think 3-dimensionally or fucking die, you know. You gotta think about how you're gonna get this block up here. So in one way, like, I would absolutely love them to remaster the Soul Reaver games, but I'd also love just a wee bit of change to them, but they'd never do it. Because this game has a lot of block puzzles, and this trilogy does too, you know. It was their main source of puzzles. But, nothing like fucking Soul Reaver. That's right, bitch. Come step to me. Soul Reaver. But Soul Reaver has incredible combat as well, you know. There's even stuff in Soul Reaver I didn't even know about. It's another game. What happens is, like, you play these when you're 10 or 12 or whatever, for me, and I'll play the bollocks out of them even for years upon years, and then I grow up and move on, and, you know, definitely after I moved away from home, most of my stuff either went into storage or I just, you know, just kind of left behind. So you tend to either not have access to these anymore, or like once every CRT TV died out, like the old RGBs, it became really hard to play a lot of this stuff. It ended up going to emulation, you know. Yeah, we're going into Cistern Land. Fuck. You might look at this and nice music and go, wow, an ancient Roman Greek cistern. How they actually used waterworks and sewerage back then. Incredible. No one's been here in hundreds of years. I look at this and I spit on you. Because it's a big old fucking maze. I don't like these levels at all. These levels to me are the equivalent of water levels in a Nintendo game. As you can tell from the algae, we're going to be raising and lowering the water levels. And there's going to be a lot of trial and error because it's me. So we're going to be raising it and lowering it, fucking forgetting what I was doing, then raising it and lowering and fucking forgetting what I was doing. Yes. Don't laugh at me. Almost pushed me off there. You gotta be careful. These are some giant ass rats. Look at them. You know that your girl Lara has to be like riddled with malaria and everything else. Good lord. I started like I was born right-handed. Born as a very young man. Yeah. And I fucking broke my left arm. They made me strengthen the hand and arm and everything by writing with it, and I became ambidextrous. But now, as an older man, I am left-handed, 100%. I can still write with my right hand, but it's mostly garbage. It's like infantile, and I'm left-footed. I think I was always left-footed though. It's just, you know what's funny is I'd say I'm left-brained as well. I don't know for sure, but you'd probably even tell by how much I would raise one eyebrow over the other. If you think about yourself and your brain long enough, and even your face and everything, you'll tell which side of the brain you use more. I actually see it, and I hate to say it, but I see it in a lot of psychopaths. If you go look at any psychopath, you'll start to see like one of their eyes and half of their face is like fucked up. And lo and behold, you find out. Now, see, look, this is a key here. Would you see a key there? Can you see a key anywhere? Huh? Look at that fucking key right there. And look how big it is back then. Yeah, it still blends in. At least it's big. Look at the size of it now. This is what I was worried about. But yeah, it's not always the case. But in most of the cases of the psychopath stuff, there has been improper growth in the brain, or there's been a trauma in the brain. Like, say, they were dropped. We always make that fucking joke about, oh, you dropped in your head as a baby. This literally can happen. And you find out that their frontal lobe is either underdeveloped, just never developed properly and should have been seen to, with probably horrible parents, or just didn't know. Or there's been damage there and the frontal lobe is damaged, and maybe there was a small bleed on the brain and they never knew. And this, like, there's parts of the frontal lobe that are connected with empathy and emotion, you know. That's why they don't feel anything, you know, no remorse. It fucks up your entire outlook. It's very, very dangerous stuff. You have to be careful. Everyday people can have this stuff happen. I've seen it happen to fighters and boxers, which suddenly turn violent against loved ones and stuff. You're like, what could happen? What could have happened? Concussions as well, yeah. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Pierre's back. Good old Pierre. He has a little light bar down there. It means nothing, though. It's hard to fight the guy. He's going to take lumps out of you. Now watch. Now he'll disappear. He clearly went behind this block. He shows up a lot. Alright. Try and figure out what's the best way of doing this. I think there might be an alligator or two down there. I once knew the difference between an alligator and crocodile. Mouse told me, but not so much now. As you can see, this is another one of these tricky little things. Let's see, can we do it? No, it's not meant to be there. Okay. It's alright. Now, I've already messed around with the water already, so I probably shouldn't have done that until I figured out what I was doing. But everything went right other than anything with my foot. There you go. There you go. Right-footed, left-handed for me. There you go. They say things about left-handed people, and it's interesting how that goes. But yeah, I mean, you, like everything else, you can generalize all day. I find like I generalize a good bit and I shouldn't. Obviously, it's all different strokes for different folks. Different strokes. Oh, you bitch. You wouldn't do that if I asked you to. Dude, my hand just always... muscle memory goes back to analog and I immediately make a mistake. Teeth and their snout shape are different, I think. Yeah, exactly. And then there's like... there's even a third difference as well, right? There's like a... what are they called? Caimans or something? Like a different one altogether. One has like spines on their back and stuff. Not that others don't. And you're right, yeah, it's a snout thing. Mousy told me, and I was like, no, I still don't remember to this day. It's one of those things that was like, I gotta make room upstairs. I'm sorry. Maybe some things I'll commit to memory and others are like, peace. I have enough useless knowledge. That's a secret, man. Some of these secrets are just full of spikes and stuff. You have to be careful. Whole left brain, right brain does discredit actually on both sides. Light up during certain tasks, well as being able to take chunks out of the brain and have them work just as well. That's why cutting the brain to stop seizures work to treat it without mental problems. Cutting the brain to stop seizures works to treat it. What the fuck? They do that? Are you fucking serious, dude? Like lobotomies? Are you talking about lobotomies? They don't keep doing that now, do they? Cut in half? Jeez, please tell me they're not still doing that, are they? It's already been proven that, like, fucking CBD is amazing for seizures and stuff. Parkinson's and everything, fucking nuts. What's this motherfucker? Nice. I don't know why, but that one always hurts you. You're meant to go backwards, I think, and grab the edge. Alright, we got a secret. We're fucking around with stuff. Let me see what's in this water first. Best to try and tackle a whole room by itself. And be careful. Sometimes it makes it look like there's water and there's not. Also, it might be gators. He was a gator boy. No, it's just rats in this one. Well, they're not so bad. Rats tend to just stay at the top and nibble at your butt. Yeah, I don't see how quick I can get through these levels. I don't even think this is the bad one. It's the one with the currents that's annoying. They're the annoying ones. There's like strong currents that just pull you wherever the fuck they feel like it. You bitch, man, I just came into the room. You know he did. Get up there before he bites his arse. Now you run, huh? You fucker. Yeah, that's right. They're basically the bats of this area because they just die in like 3 or 4 bullets. Still enough to cause a nuisance. Drag your health down a wee bit. Yeah, that's fucking crazy, dude. Electroshock therapy has been proven to stop depression too. Is used today as a form of therapy. Yeah, that's in extreme cases, right? And I wish they wouldn't. That's, oh my god. No. But here's the thing, like, we know so fucking little about proper depression that it's just become a pill factory. And that's not proper fucking... Oh, look, to see there was something there again. I didn't even see it. Thank God the action symbol popped up. Yeah, it's not a solution. Like, I do think there's a lot of people out there that genuinely need, like, things like antipsychotics and stuff. For sure, you know. You always see them like, oh, they didn't take it for 1 day. And they popped off and did some crazy shit. And it's like, is that a solution then? That you have a ticking time bomb? Do you have to nearly fucking wait? See that they take their medicine. I like that little noise she makes. Boo. Don't know why she makes it. Can we get down here without breaking her arse? Gotta go that way. Gotta go. Look at that face. Huh? As if butter wouldn't melt. My God. Yeah, that's... I can't believe that, dude. That's crazy. I suppose, like, you're suffering so bad with seizures and that you'd do anything. This might have been underwater and that one switch got rid of it. Anything under there? It looks like another key, honestly. That's how fucking goofy this is that I can't see the key. I swear it looks like a key. No key for you. they wouldn't put them so close together. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, the levels you hate are the ones you either know back to back, because it's just fucking every inch of them pisses you off, or you remember nothing because you hate them that much. Pfft, the fuck do you get in here, you little bastard? Oh shit. So this is the room from earlier. Now with added water. So we have 2 small keys. Might be an act of draining it as well. Fucking hell, yeah, the lobotomy stuff is wild. Like, definitely sort of cured a few people, but you can tell they're just zombies for the rest of their life, so it's wrong in a way. Yeah, the electroshock therapy, I don't think anything's actually changed from it, you know, right? It's still just applied to the temples, which is wild, you know. I know, I have strong feelings about that kind of shit. If we've gone that far, you know. At that point, just wait outside and get shot by lightning or something. Just kind of comes down to the whole understanding and misunderstanding of a lot of things. It's just the other room for earlier, is it? No, I think there's a rat in here. Don't you love these rooms? Look at him standing up on his hind legs. Could part of the brain attached to both sides stops? Yeah. A little downside, right? I mean, if it's a breakthrough, it's a breakthrough. Trying to remember, this might be one where this one might take the flooding out of the other room. Oh, almost forgot that. Hiding under his body. Put through your body so much more or less. Yeah, right. Not meant as like torture. Just meant to almost reset the nervous system or something. The brain, for sure. To understand, there's a lot of definitely that we need to help people. This one you gotta do underwater. Might not be able to do it. No, we can't. Okay, good. These are fun. We should kick off them. This was huge for its time. Like Mario and Link wouldn't be doing anything like this for a long time. It's supposed to be pushing into like Ocarina of Time, but if I remember correctly, Ocarina of Time was 99, I want to say 98, 99. Nice. We got keys for days. That's the more important part, honestly. Like, whatever way you do this, whatever order, it is what it is. But as long as you're getting those keys, same with the Midas blocks, you know, the lead bars. So you got silver key and 2 rusty keys. As long as you're getting those keys and get the fuck... I think this one's more the easier one. Just get the fuck out of there, you know? Yeah, you get your secrets and all that, and that kind of stuff I'd almost leave to the experts. Because half of these levels, I just want to get the fuck out of there, right? Let's see, maybe we can use these rusty keys on these. I have very distinct bad memories about being trapped down here. Because, you know, most of that stuff you do in one session, you'd get this far in one session. As a kid even, you know, you get that good at it. There's always that wall point. You're like, ah, fuck, not this level. And for me, it's kind of these. Where I'm like, I'm good. I never have to come back here. Oh, Lord Jesus Christ. This might lead to a secret. I haven't saved in a while, so for me to jump down there into underwater spikes is absolute fucking stupidity at its finest. Is there anything in here? Oh no, I think I gotta grab all this stuff and get out. No, it's for the gold key. Do you like keys on keys? Man, I got them keys, man. Them cheeseburgers. La 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 la. I can honestly say I'm enjoying the... Oh, I think they released the alligator. There might have been one down there with me. I just managed to get the fuck out of there. I'm enjoying the Fortnite season. Guns. Yeah, that new shotgun, it is good. It reminds me of the... I don't know if you can put other scopes on it. So I don't like the little triangle scopes, like something out of Doom. Like, what purpose is this? Just a fun little design. You know, it's not fucking... It ain't doom. You're just blocking half the body. But if you put other scopes on it, I'll have to have a look, see. The snipers definitely had some changes, you know. Bullet drops there. You were saying, like, between the shots, it's not something I usually pay too much attention to, but I can feel the bullet drop. You almost have to wait. Fire off again. What else? The wings, they're going to keep going through different iterations. I'm already seeing weird little moments where you're in the end game and everybody is flying around each other. Ah. Didn't quite get past them. I don't know what way they're spawning in, but they're like side shuffle. That's so funny. Yeah, I have more memories of this one on Sega Saturn, you know. PS1 for me and Tomb Raider memories didn't start till Tomb Raider 2. Sega Saturn was so special. It was already the Sonic team holding it together, obviously. They weren't just making Sonic games at the time. They made Nights into Dreams, which was this incredible acid trip. It was about these two kids that would, as you can imagine, fall asleep and go into a dream. And they were visited by this big-eyed jester clown thing that could fly. And it wasn't nightmare fuel. I know clowns and jesters and all that. It's a really cute little ethereal thing. And all the world would be upside down. And you would have to fly and go through rings and get points. And, you know, usual. Pierre, you little fucker. Where are you? You almost killed me. Yeah, it's really fun. Where are you, little fucker? Waits till I go up here. He's probably up above, actually. Come on. I'm stuck in the animation of climbing up and he's shooting me in the ass. He wishes. Yeah, so Nights into Dream was cool, and it was Christmas Nights into Dreams. Just lovely music, weird bosses. It was all upside down. It's very strange. It's almost like if I didn't know it existed, it was a fever dream. Just kind of just trying to lock onto him. Come on. To wait till he gets out of the way. And then they made another game, Sonic team, called Burning Angels. And it was about futuristic firefighters with jetpacks. They were saving people on space stations. I think he's like right underneath me. You fucking bitch! Why are you doing this to me, Lara? Ah! Fucking analog stick is the worst thing to happen to this game. She just edges herself off everywhere. Christ, do you think I want her to walk off the edge there? Me arse. Every time I hold that thing, it's game over. And I do it out of sheer habit, because 97% of games I'm using the analog stick. That sucks, dude. I actually lost more damage to fucking Fallen there than I did to him. But yeah, Burning Angels is awesome. Pure anime. Pure just fucking Japanese goodness. God bless. Burning Angels. Really fucking cool. Really, really difficult as well. I don't think anybody in the house even remotely beat it. I did pretty well. It was all on time attack scores and everything. You can't drop down and grab stuff. That wouldn't happen until later. So just in case you think you can do that, it came later. I think to actually get that, I think you do a small jump off there. It's been a while since we saved. See, we're on Still Palace. I haven't saved it at all since I got here. Which is not like me, because I fucking hate this place. But I don't know, there's just not many moments to die. Let me see if I can get this from here. Nope. That's why I saved. Oh, if you jump too high, she'll grab the top thing. We don't want that. It's not a big deal anyway. It's like a fucking half a small thing or whatever the fuck it is. Who cares? Who cares? That's right. I know all you crazy fans are like, don't leave it behind. Don't let me down. This might be a room that actually needs water. Yeah, maybe not. No. It's a gator needs an ass whooping though. Yeah, that's fucking wild to hear about that stuff. You'd have more knowledge on it. I mean, there's probably lots of experimental stuff going around. the world that we don't even know about. So many people suffer in silence. Are you going to fucking shoot at him? He's right there. Can she not get him from here? You know she's just gonna walk off now in a second. I know what you're saying. It's like, don't stand there then. Don't stand so close to me. Agreed. Jesus, camera, slow the fuck down. I knew there was two bastards. Yeah, they go in now to the room, the little fuckers. Looks like they're not that important right now. God, this takes me back. I'm getting blasts of nostalgia. How's it going, DPJ? Hello. Challenge name any game where the sewer cave level isn't significantly worse than the rest of the game. Exactly, right? Oh, there's not a single one. Like, water levels are notorious. Fucking Dead Island. Jesus Christ on a bike. Joseph and his fucking pants shitting. How are you doing today, sir? How long till GPG says 2 days till Battlefront? 3 days till Battlefront. I want you tomorrow, you're going to come in and say 1 more day till Battlefront. You're the biggest hype man and no one's come to the party. It's not a bad thing. You should try and work for one of these companies though. Because you know we all don't give a fuck. And that's not a knock against you. But you, oh shit, you used to be able to kind of go around here. You know these people don't give a fuck, right? You do know that. That's like I said, it's not a knock against you. Oh, they don't give a fuck. But you are like the ultimate hype man. Somebody needs you're like, you remind me of like DJ Khaled's like assistant or something, you know? DJ Khaled. Nobody's really listening, but they're sure glad you're there. Oh, I'm gonna keep trying that. I'm gonna keep trying. No, not we're gonna see her death this time. DJ Keemstar. Wasn't those the cringe days? That little fucker is still living off other people's drama. Little scumbag gnome bastard. Oh, that's not where I want you to land, but good girl. Dumbass. "2 days, that's just me. I'm always the hype type of guy. The hype trend's real." And then you tell me you're not gonna play the multiplayer? Holy shit. Only you would triple buy a game for a couple of missions and no multiplayer, you mad horse. He's just like, fuck it, man. But you're the audience. That's what they want. That's what they want. You want people to blindly buy shit over and over again. Like, nice. Do you have the 4K Blu-ray of Dune 2? Do you have the 4K widescreen Blu-ray of Dune 2? And then you look around, you have 4 copies of Dune 2 on Blu-ray. That's kind of what my brother does, though, in France. He's like, but this one is widescreen, and this one is 4K Ultra HD, but this one's only 4K, but it's actually 2K. And I'm like, fucking kill me now, dude. The movie's not even that good. It'd be like Mr. Pepper's Popper's Penguins or some shit. I'm like, for fuck's sake. You've gone through... There's fucking 3 gators down there. You've gone through 4 different versions of a fucking Blu-ray. Jesus Christ. I don't even think those penguins are even that good. Mr. Poppins' penguins popped a vessel in your blood. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you. Jimmy Carrey. No, don't call him Jimmy Carrey. Dude, all those weird YouTube videos popping up in his interviews and he's trying to like let people know about Illuminati and all this fucking weird shit. Weird. I don't know which is weird, like him talking about the stuff or like no one talking about it. Right now I'm hype on Godzilla. Nice. Have you seen, did you see Godzilla -1? Are you one of those guys you won't go see it because this is a Japanese version? Go on, you can go see it, it's okay. How do we get through here again? Maybe you just genuinely can't. I remember you used to be able to walk through the doors. Maybe you're meant to push it and walk through again. I don't think so. I don't think she can. Definitely can't hang off the edge. It might, you know what? It might be a double jump that it's needed. The one jump's not good enough. Let me see. Might be the double. Yeah, there it is. If you just do a normal jump, it'll still clip her into the spikes. You need to do a double jump, even though it's clearly not meant to be a double jump. Elden Ring, cause cave dungeons are half the game. Bad time to look, chat. Sabada, 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 sabada. Yeah, it's true. That's very true. Unfortunately, most of those dungeons are all the same layout. The caves, the mines, everything. That was like the weakest part. Weakest part of Elden Ring. I love me bosses, but I was like, I can't really be mad because I love bosses, but holy shit, how have you got the same mines leading down to the back door and open the door and there's the boss? It's like anyone else would go, we ran out of time. Like, you're telling me you couldn't just... And then they have the nerve to go like, some of these are procedurally generated. Or even worse, look at this fucking drowning rat, he's just like chilling there. He's like, I don't exist until I spawn in. Sure you do, you red fucking eyed bastard. Alright, if we get through this level, it'll be sure nice. But wouldn't you hate to come back to this and have to do all this shit again? So it is. So it is. I've run on a bit. I think once it comes to Final Fantasy, we just get past that Zack bit. With Final Fantasy, all I really want to do is move the story a bit so I can play off camera and have a little fun. That's kind of the way I work. Yeah, we all need hype men from time to time, for sure. Ain't nothing wrong with that. As long as you can think for yourself. It won't be long. Yeah. Till it comes out. I buy enough remasters and remakes to prop up an industry, in fairness. Speaking of which, as I play this remaster, so trust me, you're all good. Some require remasters while others don't. This comes back into this room. But we need to get that key back there. So there might be a hidden handle somewhere. For the second, actually I think the second door opened once I got the key, right? Let's see what we got going on here. Don't think I can climb up on any of these. I open that door down there. This might be a situation of needing to lower the water. I'm trying to check all the backs of the walls. Sometimes they do that. It won't be long. Yeah. Yeah, this one might be about lowering the water, and this is back into the room where we started. Started at the bottom, now we're at the bottom. That's that. I probably didn't even need to come in here. Okay. He probably didn't expect you to get through. Spikes. Shit, I couldn't even tell you where I need the keys for now. There's probably a big long room full of keys. Alright. Switch. Because the rat's like that, it's kind of trying to tell you that you need to take the water out. I'm trying to remember where there's that one room in the main area that took the water out, but then we need to get back in here. Sometimes the switches will be on the walls and not much else. Let's see, did this lower? What did this do? It just opened that gate down below, didn't it? So yeah. The one that actually lowered the water was a full-on switch. It's definitely a different room to the main room. So they could do that. I'll have to remember where it is to turn the water back on then. I think the main reason to have the water rise up is so that you can get up onto that one. I think it's just a series of doors where you need like maybe bronze key, silver key, gold key kind of thing. I'm afraid to like stretch it out too much. It's just such an uncomfortable crack. Yeah, here we go. Comfortable crack. It's like maybe 2 silvers and a gold maybe. It's the end of level. And most of the level design is like that. There's one place where you're leading everything to. Maybe I can just go back up the top. That was probably what it was. Just backtrack and be done with it, no matter how much you don't want to. Probably nothing else to fight anyway besides those two little rats. Let me just get through this level. What's worse is the level after it. It's super fun. It sucks that you have to go through this shit. Because it's like the next piece of this ski on, you know. Because what you're doing is you're going through multiple tombs of legends. So we had Qualapec, and this one's Tahoken. It's too far? Oh man, that looked like I was so dead. I don't think, can I make that jump? Maybe you can make the jump on the other one, right? Shouldn't make that jump, would you? I don't know anymore. And then, was there a fence block on that one? Holy shit, I don't want to make excuses, but it's not been fun with this fucking shoulder. I had felt it the other day and it must have just set itself and it was happy, and now it's like, I'm back. Alright. So some of these I think were straight up just spikes, right? And we got through them. Yeah, it's spikes, see? We got through them because of the water. So maybe you come here and you jump between these two, is that it? It's been so long without this feeling. Yeah. I think if you jump from there, she misses. It's like, meh. This was the Pierre room, right? Right. I don't want to use this, but fuck it. So that's what I was supposed to do. Fuck, I'm sorry. So come back in here. Can we even get up from here? And then it's like, this would bring you into the crocodile room. For sure. But now the water's down, so the rat will be alive. Arguably, you would actually probably better off doing this part first. But I think if you do that, you only have access to one rusty key. To the one you get through doing other shit. You gotta make this jump from here. I don't give a fuck. I hate when she does that. Used to always fuck me up as a kid too. She would reach the edge and then have to corner herself. By God, it couldn't be a better name for it. See? Ooh, now I gotta be careful because fucking rats and shit in here. Yeah, we're in here before. Now the water's down. Let's see. So which way did I do? I did it in a way where she got a little hurt, but we just kind of bought ourselves some time. I think it was here. I just double jumped from here. Because I like buying myself some time. Once the scream starts, it's over. She's dead. You actually be surprised how quick it'll load the dead. Alright, sorry about that. Should have known just to go back. Like, as much as you hate to say it, usually the hardest part is the right one. And that goes for life as well, and it sucks. But sometimes it's only the hardest part because you yourself have made it where it's like something you put off, or something that's pissing you off, or something you don't like doing, instead of maybe just learning how to do it. But yeah, it sucks. But it can also be the most rewarding that way. Trust me, most of things in life can be beaten down by just putting in that extra little bit of effort. Oh my god. Alright. I wasn't expecting her to go all the way down. Okay, so this is what we actually wanted to do. That other rat here. You know, you do not fall into that pool, whatever you do, because you saw that I couldn't climb out there. That's the trick. That's the fuck you of the level. Each level is gonna have a fuck you. Maybe it's a jump. Maybe it's this. It's that. This is the fuck you. That would mean I would have to go around the whole way again. Yeah, fucking. You know me. I'll fucking fall into it. All right, make sure there's a switch up the top. That'll be the last key, and it'll be the whole level done. There's that one thing. So I end up autopiloting it the whole level and making it really easy, and then fucking it up at the end. But if I had just done this hard part first, then raised the water, everything else would have flowed like butter. Like butter. No, I didn't do that. Can you not reach that now? That's weird. I definitely pressed up and square about 6 times there. Alright. It's very nice to be back playing this, because even in this most hateful of levels, I'm fucking still in the element. I should get those boobies in the way again. They're not called airbags for nothing, and she bumps into every wall. Cut my life into pieces. This is my last dessert. Can I have it? No. Alright, I think this might be on a timer. I think there might be an item there beside. Fuck, 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 fuck. I just want you to crack, Mr. fucking Collarbone. I almost have to go and do like a Michael Flatley or a Saturday Night Fever or something. It's like, please. Just a little crack. That's it. That's my girl. Can you walk off the edge there? Nice. Lovely. Do not fall into that pool. You will be stuck even with the door open. You'll have to go all the way around. I'd say even right now, I'm still using the analog going back to it because it's just muscle memory. Shit. Alright. I think that's all I need. Let's get the fuck out of here. Oh, Pierre's back. Nice. Can't get too far without Pierre. I would have called him Pierre Sinclair. You think it was his dead body there. It's not. I suppose we can use the water to get the fuck out now. Go! Just gotta be careful, don't bump into those underwater spikes again. That wasn't funny. This one leads you back out into the main room, right? Nice. I don't think... Oh, we need to raise the water again, do we? But we might have to. Pretty sure. Didn't I get up there without raising the water? Just gotta be careful for another alligator. They like to do that. Raise me up. Can she climb up here? Sometimes she's a little pissy about what exactly is enough for her to climb and what's not. Oh, Lara. Where'd we be without you? Let's hope they can do her justice. I have nothing wrong with them, like, wanting to make new games and do this in the interest of a trilogy, you know, but that's where it should stop, you know. This series is actually done really well on the trilogy side of stuff, but I don't think they've ever officially gone straight for, like, here's the story, here's the end of the story in the third game, just with Legends and then with the Shadow stuff, you know. What was the gold key for then? That felt like a trilogy. Fucking uncomfortable, dude. You might as well have like a something inside it. Look at that fucking gorilla waiting there. I don't know if Ba-da-bam, ba-dam-bam. I think with this guy, what I do is a mini jump. No, that didn't do it. Maybe do this, then turn around, roll. Hell yeah, that's sexy. That was sexy. Now that reverse tumble you couldn't do in the original. That's only for Tomb Raider 2, but I used it there without even using the camera. That's when the controls work. I think maybe the dead zone, I might actually be screwing myself over. Oh, this might not be the end of the level yet either. Maybe I should turn the dead zone even lower. Yeah, this is a wicked long level, and I fucked it up, making it even longer. Nice, it accidentally killed the other one. Let's go. She got a hit on me. Oh, you fucking bitch. I'm dead, I'm dead. You fucking bitch. The analog stick again. Wow, look at my health. The fucking analog stick. As soon as the camera changes, the analog stick freaks out because it's tank controlled. So the camera moves and it thinks you're still holding left. Remember those old camera angles where it would start veering off? Oh, fucking Jesus. It's my own fault. I keep fucking going back to it like an idiot. This plays like a fucking chess piece. I remember this. Jesus, this level is huge. Maybe we can't. Didn't realize it was so obnoxious. Might as well heal myself because I do remember this being quite bogus. Alright. So you can kind of force some of these floors to break like that. So for the most part, it's just death. Spikes. Only you can see them in the remake, can you? Weird. Unless these ones don't have spikes. No. Some of them do. Some of them have goodies as well. There's one in the middle, and I think it's two of the back ones, so you got like a 5 shape going on. I'm really sure. There's the spikes. There's the spikes. I'm really sure there's goodies in one of these, if I remember. No, spikes. There it is. There you bastard. God, I'll have to tell my brother that I completely fucked up and got stuck in the cistern again. He'll get a chuckle out of that. Of course I did. Sometimes we do not learn from those things. I suppose the reason for that is because I never got good at the cistern. It's as simple as that. And now I don't know. I know you could soft lock like the fucking lions waiting in there. I didn't know you could like get that fucking bad. Oh, and is there someone over there? No, it's just that. So this little cheeky handle, this one right here, opens this fucking door up. You're greeted by 3 fucking lions. Fucking analog stick. She put the guns away. Oh my Lord Jesus. I'm starting to think the analog stick is like a panic thing now. Nice. I fucking did it again. I did it again. Ain't that annoying? You got a block here. That door behind there is actually a pointless door. You don't even have to release those lions at all. What they want you to do is pull the block in here, right? Or is there another switch but it's for the door? What the hell was that? That's the analog stick again. I was looking at the camera button. God, if I press that, I almost need to rip it out. Imagine if you could do that. Just rip it out for this game. I want you to use it to get up there. Get up there. Now you might wonder why there's a switch to open it there and there. There's them fucking lions. But you can also use the block to get up there, right? And that's the better way of doing it, I think. But both of these lead to nothing because the actual exit is behind this block the whole time. Well fucking hidden, little shits. Remember having many moments of going, where the fuck do I go? The block puzzles comes back in pretty much all of the trilogy, but the one thing they improve is, you see that little movement she does, that little action button where she kind of grips her hands? In this one you need to stay still until she completes that movement. You see that? That's when you're going into, you know, block pushing mode. And it creates a little bit of a jarring effect that can cause her to step back by accident. It's a bit annoying. In the sequels, if you're holding back, she'll just keep going. She'll never stop. So there's no break in the animation. And honestly, thank fuck for it. I think I need to go back one more, do I? No, we could. Maybe. Actually, maybe you can't get it from here. That seemed right there, didn't it? No. Maybe you can't get it from here. Maybe I'm thinking ahead. Sabado. Maybe they do want you to push it in the room. Honestly, it's like, I think there's a gorilla up there and then some fucking bullets or something. It's like, why do I do this? Why do I do these things? No, you can't. Okay, good. Alright, where are you, little fucker? You know you're hiding somewhere. I don't think this is even the secret. It's just some goodies. I think that might be the end of the level. Oh, yeah. You can tell tank controls and analog sticks never were meant for each other, because one existed without the other, and now both exist. And oh, it's bad, dude. It is bad. Jesus, they'll never get that part right. What you can do is, this one has an option for modern controls. There you go, fucker. He didn't load. Shit. They didn't load in till I triggered the doors. Isn't that funny? I was all over the level and they weren't there. The modern controls allows you to properly use the analog stick and creates a full turn circle, which is great. One problem, the camera's still the same. The camera, which is great now, you have like full movement and everything is done lovely. But it's still based on like old fucking designs, so no matter how modern you make the controls, you're gonna run into an issue. And one of the issues we've seen is you can't backflip anymore because she about turns every time, you know, instead of how much you spend, you know, looking at her ass in the original controls, which is good. That's how it worked, you know. It seems extremely slow and archaic these days, but trust me, this was pure genius at work. A deep understanding of geometry, you know, and then the polygons. All right, just get out of here. Nice little ending. Whee! She's okay. She's okay. It took me an hour and 20 minutes. That's disgusting. How much I got lost there. What a pathetic display of patheticness. This one's fun. We'll just do this part. I was telling you about the big currents. What's this? You're like, I can't make some of these things. Oh, this one's okay. Later on you get this one. It's like a massive current. It's so fun. Don't you love how they end a level where it's just like, howdy doody, she's gonna scream to her death. Yeah, this one does start where, oh fuck yeah, you can actually fucking die. That's right. Hold on, let's go this way. We might have enough. It's not a big deal. Those switches you can't push underwater, the lever ones. You want the ones that are like this. I might have enough time. I doubt it. Go on, girl. No, she's still in that analog stuck thing again. Yay. She probably will taste the rainbow now. No, she's okay. Good girl. Alright. Yeah, it's these big currents that take you. Alright, let's get past this and never talk about the cistern ever again. Hateful in 19 fucking 6. Hateful in 2020.